here? Everybody good? Everybody got what they need? Hold on, let me.
Lip gloss? Check.
We got to start this
Phone?
off right.
Check. Margarita? Check. I got everything.
Start this off with the vibes.
Everything.
Oh, we need to slide this table back some.
Anybody please set this table back a little bit?
Thank you. At the same time, it can help you.
You are now listening to the sultry sounds of 8 and her brother,
First of all,
Jay Roshan. Did I say that right?
Jay Roshan.
Jay Roshan. It's called Hasta Luego.
Hasta luego.
I did not know that was your brother.
Because everything's understood.
I hit him up one time. I was like, when I heard the song, I was like, yeah, this is a great song. Okay, I tagged y'all in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, y'all, this is like, I love this song.
Stay.
Thank you for singing along with it, because when I go back and put the song in with the audio, it helps that somebody was like singing along with it so that I can like line it up right.
Dang, I wish I was singing okay. Just kind of winging
I'll
it.
put the auto tune on it. No, I'm just kidding.
Big. Do that.
Everybody's
Do that.
now.
I need it.
Yeah, I like this though.
You hella
Sound
got
good.
so much spit.
This is the first song you ever recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
First song I ever recorded, and then literally like maybe a year later, I actually got into the studio with two individuals I shall not name, and I never got my song from them.
Yeah.
I'm really wanting the song from them, but
Man, get that girl
Maybe
her
at a
song.
later
She
date.
coming for y'all ass.
Get that girl her song, man. What's wrong with y'all?
I think every female artist goes through that though. Like the same situation with my transmission. You know what I'm saying? With my car, I just feel like they take advantage of women, and it's just, you know, I am not the type to go off on anybody. And I say go off, I'm talking about smash your car, your tires, your window,
Right.
blast you on social media. I'm not like that. But if I did everything in my mind,
I feel that.
I'd be in prison.
Damn.
I ain't even gonna lie about it. For real.
All right,
For
well,
real.
hold up, man. We
For real.
starting off. We starting off deep. Let's starting off
Prison,
deep. We
all
gotta
that.
rewind just a little bit.
All right, that's fine.
Welcome
That's
everybody to the People's Favorite Podcast. Nah, you got it. I am Koala Sensei. I'm gonna say Sensei today since I got the little Japanese Japanese John on.
Yes. It's not a kimono,
Nah,
but we here for it though.
appreciate you. We got Lakeita Benito over here.
Hey.
Hey.
Special guest here too.
Yes.
8. Yeah, that's my sister. I love
Mi
her.
hermana.
I love her.
I'm super excited that you're here. I'm glad.
Not her
excited to
sister
be
sister
here.
though. We had her sister on.
We had my
already.
sister.
Oh yeah.
Don't beat me.
She
yet.
my
Don't
sister,
don't get
too.
me beat up.
Yeah, but thank you for coming through. Hold on, I didn't even give you the round of applause. Yeah. Give it an air horn. Hey.
Yeah. You got a real meh.
Yeah, man. Gotta start off right.
I don't mind it.
Anyways, what we was talking about? We was talking about you not the type of, even though you think about smashing out windows and doing crazy shit, you don't do it. That's what you
Yeah,
were
like
saying,
I want to go
basically.
Jasmine Sullivan on these niggas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not, because I'm not Jasmine Sullivan. I'm 8.
Well, I don't think she does either. I think she probably puts it through the music.
Windows out
But
your car.
she probably vents it through the music, and like the same way you had the thoughts.
I want to know.
I don't think
Jasmine.
Jasmine,
Did
yeah.
you did it?
Did
Did
you
you
do
did
it?
it? Did you did it?
Did you had done it?
Did you have
Damn.
what you did?
Did you have
I
done
really
it,
want to know,
Jasmine?
because that's really a real thing. If I mean the wrath of a woman is what I feel like nobody wants to experience.
Definitely
And
not.
a lot of the time when people experience my wrath, they be like, "You're crazy." No, this is what you get, because I've been nothing but good to you, and you
Yeah.
still fuck me over.
Fuck you over.
So now I gotta lose my mind one good time, so you don't cross me again.
No, girl, some of them don't be caring.
Anytime I've lost my mind one good time, I haven't gotten crossed because they haven't even gotten close.
Do you want to share a lost your mind experience?
I really don't. Okay. I've had an
He's
experience.
If you do it, I'll do it.
I've had an experience. Okay, well,
You go,
that's, what,
I
that's
go.
what I'm
You
saying.
go
My lose your mind experience for them wasn't as bad because I have things to lose, right? Like
Yeah, that's why
I'm a
yeah, you got-
teacher, you know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
I have things that I can lose. I have a reputation that I have to uphold and character that I still want to maintain. So I can't do what I want to do, you know.
Exactly.
But
Go ahead.
I think the worst experience I'm gonna say the worst experience to date, but my best friend, we were best friends for 13 years, and I didn't have social media at this time, and she was going in on me on social media,
Like slugs, or
like throwing slugs. Now this is my best friend of 13 years, and I'm like confused, and people are sending me screenshots.
Come on.
People sending me screenshots like, she talking about you? I mean, who the fuck else you gonna be talking about? Everybody know we best friends. We've been best friends since junior high school. So I called her phone. Now keep in mind, we've been best friends for how many years? 13 years.
13,
I have her
everybody.
email, the first email she had, her professional email that we made up together, her mama number, her sister number, her Facebook message. I have literally all her shit because we're best friends of 13 years. So I was just like, what made you go on social media and talk about me?
When you could just talk to me.
When you got my number, you know where I stay,
Literally.
where I've been staying, So, I didn't go off on her, but I did go up to her house. I stayed at her house from 9 o'clock all the way to about 11:15 at night, and she said she's gonna be home at 10. She didn't come home at 10 because she knew my ass was there, and then she came like close to 11:15, and I finally got out the car, and she's like, "Yeah, girl, come on in," and I'm like, "I'm not going in that house. You was just throwing slugs at me on social media, crazy bitch."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not
Like
your
niggas
house.
just walk up in there and get beat up or something.
Right.
Like,
So not even that, but it was just kind of like, you've disrespected me. And I don't know why, because we're best friends. So what have you been holding for years? And I'm of course I'm thinking about this all day because I'm just waiting for her ass to get home. And then she was like, "What you mean? What's wrong?" And I was like, What's going on?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I just been in mourning and grieving because such and such father passed away," and making up excuses. And I was like, "For real?" I was like, "For real, what's the problem?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "For real, what's the problem?" And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So she egging it on, and she's making up all these excuses still. And finally I go, "Is that it? What's a deeper issue then?" Because something had to have been deeper for you to go on social media and talk about me, your best friend. So finally she just, "Fine. You want to know how I'm at?"
You want to
Yes, bitch. That's why I've been waiting here for 2 hours. What you mean? Yes.
2 hours.
Girl. And she was telling me like, "You slept with my boyfriend." And I was like, "Who?" No, really, nigga. I was like, and at the same time, I was like, "Who are you talking about?" Now, keep in mind, she has a whole new nigga. We out of high school. She was bringing, this is 2017. She was bringing up stuff from like 2011.
Damn.
So you mean you be just sitting on this for 6 years?
Girl, and somebody must have been talking to her.
Not even talking to her.
bringing that
I'm the one
up.
who told her that and first of all, that wasn't her boyfriend. That's my thing. I was like, me and him messed around way before y'all even met, because I met you that next year, and me and you became best friends, and then everybody was telling you how you should go with him. But keep him. This is junior high school now.
Yeah, it's like some.
So you bringing up, and then 2011 for prom, me and him did sleep together. It's prom, nigga. Everybody fucking tonight. You know, I mean,
No.
I don't know about everybody.
Getting messy early in the
what
show.
I'm saying is, I mean, that's kind of was a thing. Like,
messy.
everybody was just kind of like,
I was
okay,
like,
this
no,
is
I
who I'm
wasn't
gonna be
fucking
with for prom. This is who I'm gonna be with for prom or whatever. So when she said that, I was like, wait a minute. So you're mad at me because this happened in what?
Nah.
And she was like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And I
Somebody
knew-
must have been talking to her. She must have been talking about you to somebody and bringing up old shit, and somebody got her riled up. Because in order for her to just sit there and think about something for like 6 years ago, you know how I feel, or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
But even if she was holding on to it for 6 years, my thing is, where are we in our friendship that you could not talk to me or we could not have this critical conversation
Right.
6 years ago?
Yeah.
And I knew then when she said that, this
Or
friendship
at
is
any
over.
point in that 6 years.
Any point in
You know
that
what
6
I'm
years,
saying?
like I've graduated. We've graduated high school and I've graduated college by now. Like it's 2017. I'm in my first year of my career, or finished
That's
my first
crazy.
year of a
So
career.
to hold on to that like that, it's almost like, even though all that time's passed, it's like her mind is still in middle school.
I was never your friend. That's how I feel.
Oh,
Damn.
I was
Aw.
never
That's-
your friend.
Aw.
Like even my best
said
friend now,
no.
I've known her since we played basketball together.
Yeah.
But we just like deemed ourselves best friend in like 2015. I think 2015. Sorry, Ashley, if I don't remember the correct date. But 2015 is when we like
Damn.
deemed ourselves best friends.
Dropping
But even
names.
now, we have so many critical conversations now. Like we
Wait, so are y'all cool to this day?
me and my ex best friend?
Oh, ex best friend. Oh.
No.
So y'all still not cool to this day after that happened?
No.
Damn.
Like if I see her, I might fight her.
No. Well, let me ask you a question. Like, all right, so I tend to, I always think when people like lash out at you for no reason, and then they like make some reason, it comes from like a place of like something's just wrong in their life, and a lot of people will lash out at the person closest to them and it's not fair. That's why they say the people that love you hurt you the most. You know, it's an expression. So, you know what I mean. So it's like, y'all were friends, but in her moment of whatever she was going through that she probably didn't tell you about, that you don't even know about, like she just chose to do, instead of doing the right thing, which is talk to you, she just like she did the opposite and like lashed out at you.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like she's delusional. I feel like she's living in this false reality that everything is okay. And we could have talked about it. But the fact that you went on social media after the fact and made it seem like it was my fault. If I would have told my side of the story, you would have lost. She already lost all of her friends, right? Like she already lost a lot of people that were close to her because they probably seen the side that I saw, right? Yeah. And I haven't been peeping or anything. I haven't been going on her social media or anything. I don't know what's going on with her right now. But my brother and her sister are best friends still to this day. So that's the only way I know about her. I don't ask about her. I don't bring her up because I don't know about any of y'all, but me being a Sagittarius, once we done, well, I'm done with you. Ain't no bringing you up. Ain't no, how is he doing?
Who?
Like, I'm only asking you that out of courtesy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I'm kind of like that.
I was like,
I'm
that's
kind of like
Leos.
that too.
Because
Yeah.
I'm intentionally good to people. So when you cross me, I forgive you, but you will no longer have that same access. It's never going to be the same. And for some people, they confuse it as, oh, you don't forgive me. You never forget. Just because I forgive you doesn't mean you get that same access back.
Right.
Forgiving you is letting you go and not having any ill will towards you.
If you stab me, I'm never putting a knife in your hand again.
Right. That's just how I see it. But some people say like, oh, well, you didn't forgive him then. And I'm like, yeah, you don't know what forgiveness is. Or maybe me and you got two different definitions of what. And
maybe they can get it back, but it would take like an extra effort on the other part. Like,
not me.
No.
I was gonna say, I think it just, for me, it depends. Like when you cross me, then I don't trust you the same. But like you said, I don't wish no ill will on you. It's like I'm not gonna put. What I won't do is put any extra effort into not trying to do something. I just won't. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like, like it'll just come natural because you'll be like, damn, that was crazy, and you just end up being distant like naturally because of that.
Yeah, but
then I just won't wish no ill will on you. But I feel like I couldn't like lie to myself and pretend like it'll be whatever. Right. But if I can tell you care, or if it was like a mistake or whatever, then we could talk. Cause I have only one friend that I'm still friends with that we fell out. But every other friend that I fell out with, like they wanted to be out of my life, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But I didn't give them permission to come back either.
Yeah.
It was like, well, once you dismiss yourself, like that's
it.
And then they be trying to come back, and then I'm very tough about that. I'll be like, oh no, like we're good here.
Yeah,
like, don't ever try to come
as
back.
I've grown, I think as anybody who really knows their worth, as we grow, it's kind of like, no, I know what I gave you, and I know that you didn't know the access you had, but I know that I recognize what type of access you had, and I can never allow you to have that same access because that was free. And now you're talking about how you gonna pay for it by doing this and that and the other, but.
Well, I didn't
free.
not talking about it like if I was to forgive somebody, it would have to be like acts, and then also like I said, because people be doing shit because they be going through stuff and it has nothing to do with you. Like I would respect the honesty of like, because like let me give us just a scenario: a friend does something terrible to you, says something super terrible to you, and y'all don't talk for 10 years. 10 years later, you see that same person, come to find out that motherfucker had gotten AIDS or something crazy, like around that time. And just like didn't tell you, and so they did like this thing to you, and later on they like expressed that to you, you're like, man, and they came and was like, yo, like I was going through this in my like I'm really fucked up at the time, and it had nothing to do with you, and like you know what I'm saying, like it takes a lot of growth and able to do that, and people are irrational in certain moments.
Yeah, and people seldom do that though.
They do irrational things in crazy moments of unexpectancy, like especially if it's health related or like financial related, like. just people just be doing crazy
Yeah.
shit when they way stressed out. So, I think if somebody can like later on down the road admit to themselves in that and realize it, and I can see that you have grown, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, nigga, let's see what happens.
Yeah. But I just feel like that has seldom happened to me.
Seldom.
Like,
You're right.
Well, because most of the time the people like when you peep it, like you're like we're all old enough to be like, all right, now I know the difference between, because you can also see sometimes the hurt or see the need behind the need in some people's like eyes, or like just the way that like your spirit might be just telling you like this person ain't
hurt
feeling-
people. That's
yeah.
what they say.
they do.
But then you can tell like if sometimes those people that do it to us be the ones that we went against our gut with.
Oh, the ones you took a chance on.
Yeah. Like it'd be like that's
That's-
what you'd be like, I'm
hey.
going against the grain, but something about you, and then it might go good for like a long time, and then like out of nowhere something like that.
And it's the hardest stab.
Yeah, because then you already have invested the time and stuff, and then you're like, well, surely this person knows my character, and then when you also, for me, I know the most hurt I feel is when I feel that if you don't know me or you don't know my character, and you think that whatever happens, you know what I'm saying? Like you could easily just be like, oh well, I know this person's character, so something must be off, or they must be going through something, or whatever.
Like
you
they're
know what I'm saying?
assuming.
Yeah.
your
So then you're
actions,
thinking like, okay, well this happened, so boom, boom, and then they just start going off. Like I had a friend. This is like the most recent story, and it's the only one that really sucks the most. But I had this friend that I met in college, in junior college, and she sing too. That girl's amazing. Oh my God. So we just be walking around campus, like singing together. People always just see us harmonizing, like all just fun. But she was her family was always like struggling and stuff. But I was there for her. My mom and them was there for her family. Like it was on that type of shit,
Mm-hmm.
And as we got older, I was living in Corpus, and I feel like she's one of those people that always keeps backtracking her own life. Like her family wanted her to get out, and she was already in college and stuff, and she had the whole thing paid for, especially because her family couldn't afford it. So she got more financial aid, and she was able to pay for her entire school. Meanwhile, I'm over here, I got a scholarship, financial aid, and I still had to pay, and I paid it out of my own pocket. Like I worked at Target and paid it out of my own pocket, So I used to be looking at her like, you literally are getting opportunities and giving them, and your family's struggling. Your mom wants you to stay here. She doesn't want you to come back home with all these, brothers and sisters and all that. Like she wants you to do better, and then you just waste it. And then and you have somebody like me literally telling you, do not do that. Stay here. Boom, boom, boom. Because this and that. I'm telling her all the great benefits about everything, And no matter how much we would talk about something she's going through, and I would try to give her like the best option or let her realize the good in whatever it is, she still did it. Even though I would tell her the outcome, she would still do it. And then be like, damn, I should have listened. So, she dropped out of school, went back home, and then exactly what I said was going to happen happened. And then her mom was like, why'd you even, do that? Like, you was in school, And then she just kept backtracking. Then she'll start school again. Then she'll just be like, oh, well, I think I'm just going to try to get a job and do this. I'm like, no, do this. And she would not do it. Then she'd be like, damn, I should have. It's almost like no matter what, right? So, but fast forward, that's like how she is her whole life. Fast forward. I moved to Corpus, and I'm out there for a couple of years, and I have a 2-bedroom by myself. And I'm like, hey, like, I want to help you. I have an extra bed. I can move my studio room. You could actually have my room, and I'll sleep in my studio room.
Oh, I remember the rest of the story now.
Yeah. So then she's like, you sure? I was like, if you don't find a job within this next week, because she was waiting on them to call her back, I was like, I will come pick you up. She didn't have no car or nothing. I told her the bus come right here by my house. If I can't take you places, it's like literally my apartment was right here. The bus stop was right here on the curb. So it was like convenience, right? So she ain't get no job, came to pick her up. Fast forward again. While she's at the house, what's she doing? Shopping. Buying shoes. Acting like she's sick. Taking off work. Cause man, ooh, and I never got to tell my story because I don't care. If people talk about me on social media, you're not going to get a response out of me.
Amen.
Like, you're not going to get no response out of me.
Amen.
Even though it might tick me off, you're going to get a silent response that you never knew about. But I don't do the social media tit for tat.
Me either.
That ain't
Hell
me.
no.
Me and the
And
full
so when people got something to say, you just at me, dog, because I don't got time for that shit.
shit, call my phone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit. Like, for
Meet me
real.
in the
I hate
parking
that
lot. Meet me at
little
Arby's.
shit, because I see the
That's
shit.
me.
And you
Not
know,
the Arby's.
Meet me at Arby's.
Get all the meats.
They always
Come get all the meats.
empty. The parking lot always empty at Arby's.
Come
Meet me
get
at
all the
Arby's.
meats.
but look, it is 'cause it's so nasty. This is like the third time that we talk about Arby's on this podcast.
That's so
They're
funny.
so
Go ahead
nasty.
and give us a sponsorship.
All the meats, bad. But look, man, this shit was crazy. I'm trying to fast forward because I ain't told no story in a long time. This story
Let
time
it out,
with-
girl.
Story time with Keita. So then I got her to the thing, right? She's buying clothes, doing all this shit. I told her, you could be here for free. I only had 2.5 months left of my lease. And I was like, you could be here for free. Stack your money. Harvey, whatever had just hit after this, I think, because I had some food stamps for some reason. And that was my first and only time before right now getting food stamps. And I think it was because of Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
So I had just stocked up. I was like, we gonna be good. Like I really was setting it, like trying to really set her up.
Yeah.
Like for real.
For success, yeah.
I was like, you need to be around more motivated people. That's probably why you're not doing good or whatever. Man, y'all, we get ready to move to a place. She's supposed to just say we'll get her own. And she's like, well, I can't because of my credit. And I was like, oh, well, if we get a place together, I know the market out here, so it'd be better if we got a nicer place. Because splitting it's going to still be the same price as you living by yourself, me living by myself here in Corpus, because that's how it's done. It's really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, all right. First month, we get the day of. She knows how much how we supposed to have. She ain't say nothing. Hey, I think I might be short. You know when you're going to be short on some
Right.
shit.
Right.
You know like a week or 2 weeks or something when you're going to be so short on some shit because you could just see how your money look. You're like, yeah, like
My
I'm
money looking
I'm
funny.
Unless I do some strange.
One piece
You
of
know
change,
basic
okay?
math. You know what I'm saying? You know how much money you
like,
just made as
you-
opposed to how
right,
much
right.
it costs.
Right. In and out.
Like, they be trying to play like you don't be trying to play like you ain't know. So she did it the day of. We had to pay a certain amount, and we had to pay extra because of her credit. We would have only had to pay $300 some to move in, y'all. We had to pay $1,600 and some dollars. Cause I don't give a fuck. Y'all finna hear this motherfucking story because I ain't told this story, and I've been holding this shit in for years.
Let it out, girl.
Girl, so the day of, y'all, we moving out the apartment, y'all. This girl comes up. I said, all right, can you got your money so I can go make a little, what they call them things? Damn.
Cashier's check.
Yeah. one
Money
of them.
order.
Money
Money
order.
order,
Money
yeah,
order.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, money is something.
Yeah.
I said, so I can make the money order because we
Cashier's
ain't
check,
gonna
I'm
be able
hella
to
old.
move in, without the key. We can't, they gonna give us the key without it. Then she goes, I don't have it all. Nah, this wouldn't have been the problem, but y'all gotta remember what I'm doing now. I just got finished paying this damn rent. And I wouldn't have had to even pay this much if it wasn't for you. And I had like 2 other sources of income that was able to get us in there because even her one didn't move nothing.
Damn.
I had to have 3 sources of income and you only had your one just for us to even get in there. And because of your credit, we had to pay more. So if I was in this bitch by myself, I would have been totally
You
fine.
would have been good.
Because I never had no bad credit. I care about my shit. I'm like, damn, so many sacrifices and you short and you tell me today. Imagine if I didn't have the shit. And I barely didn't have the shit.
Damn.
So then we got all this money together, move in and shit. I'm not even mad. You could just talk to me, dog. I'm
Right.
really a person that if you just talk to me, I'm going to try to figure out how I can help.
I'm a reference. One of the easiest people to talk to, for real.
Oh.
You
I
are,
know
for
what
real.
Thank you. Okay. This took a turn. I was just like, I'm a reference. I thought you
Nah,
were saying
I'm a
like you do that
reference.
too. I was
No, like,
yeah.
You are easy to talk to.
Thank you. I really just,
So y'all ended up staying together?
girl, yeah, we in the house now, y'all. We only was in there the end of December. That was like 2 weeks. So then January, rent was about to come right back around. So I already knew. I'm not dumb. I already know you're not finna have this money because we
Right.
just didn't have the shit to move in here. 2 weeks later, we got to pay this rent. And the rent over there, it was like, what, $1,400, something like that. And then so split $700. That's cheaper than any apartment I've ever paid for. So I'm like, yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you by yourself out here, you're going to be paying at least over $800 or something just to even live out here. And she's from here. She's from here. So I was like, all right, man. I said, I'm not dumb. Logically, I already know you're not finna have this money. So just let me know by what date you can have it and I could just cover like whatever. I said, even if we late, they give you like a grace time, I think, to be late, so you just pay a late fee. I said, I'm
Right.
okay with, I said, I've never been late on my rent ever in my life, but I am okay with being late if you don't have your part all the way. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, okay, that's fine. She's like, oh, I was so nervous. I was like, girl, we literally just moved in here and you didn't have it then, so I'm not dumb. I said, but then after that, we really do need to like work hard because I know I'm gonna have my part, and I really just need you to have your part. Like I can't keep doing that because I have my dogs too. I was paying the pet rent, like I was paying all this stuff, and I was like, you know, I can't be doing all of this. And then whatever, right? She says, okay. That was January. February, y'all. So we ain't even in this bitch a good month. We only did January and part of December.
Damn.
February come, it's her birthday month. We in it, so I'm like, all right, let's do it. She's not saying nothing. I'm asking her, are you gonna have the rent? We good? Are we good? Let me know. Do I need to do anything? Because how I even survived January, she told me at the last minute, she said I could have it by the 10th. Then the 9th came, and I was like, and she was like, oh. And the truth wasn't in you. Because let me tell you, I said, so when was you going to tell me? I don't know. You don't know. Tell me why. That's why I'm so loyal to my friends. Let me tell you why. Shout out to my sister Emma. Shout out to Lauren Lee. Shout out to Raymond Golston. One of my sister and the other one, my other sister too, and Raymond like my brother. They all don't even live here. And because of us being there for each other, they was like, I literally texted them and in minutes, I had her half of the rent.
That's what's up.
I texted those 3 people. I'm talking about, I was like, hey, this is what the situation is. They're like, boom, we finna get it right now. What you want to do? What you need me to do? Send it to Walmart, send it to H-E-B. What you need me to do?
Wow.
Instantly. $600 from them. My friends. These ain't your friends.
So pause. Like, what was she going through?
Nothing.
That was just her life.
Laziness, doing whatever she want to do. Because then she wasn't logical. Like, just say you had an interview. Just say you didn't like your job, right? But you had an interview tomorrow set up. She would, like, the job would call. Just say you had to work tomorrow at 2. But then they would be like, can you interview tomorrow at 2? You could say no.
Right.
They want you. Or they want to, you know what I'm saying?
wanna
They know
interview.
you're fucking working right now. They don't think, like, you know what I'm saying? They know you got a job. You just don't like it. You want a better one. So if I'm like, oh, well, no, I work tomorrow at 2. What about this day? They're going to schedule you when you're available. But then she would say, yeah, because she feel like if she say no, she not going to get the job. And I was like, nigga, but you got a job right now, and them bills ain't going to stop. So you finna call out for some money to go for a chance? You got me fucked up in this house.
Right.
Oh, I was mad. Then
At
she
this
was
point,
eating all the
it's
food.
my house,
Because she was
goddamn.
eating all the food, too.
Damn.
And I had already ran out the Harvey stamps. So now it's back to me paying money to go, plus this rent, plus coming up with your shit. And I got 2 dogs to feed. And you a grown-ass lady. I done gave you an actual bed, a dresser.
Whole bed.
I never made it, like,
Yeah.
I was so tripping. Like, if anybody, that's why I'm so grateful for all the people that blessed me.
But you already knew, though.
Yeah, I did. And that's why I'm saying it be the ones like that when
She
you're
over here
like,
a
cracking her
chance
knuckles
on
and she
her,
need to
yeah.
relax. Hold on, you need to relax.
I'm good, I'm
Here.
good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm
Take
just
some of the
saying.
take some of the CBD.
I'm good, I'm good.
Relax.
That's what's making me talk about it. Shit.
No, I mean,
But that's what happened.
It
And
needs to be
hell no,
released.
we never friends ever.
And
Because she
that's why-
told me I was trying to
right.
use it. She's like, you used me to get in this apartment. How the fuck
Damn.
am I gonna use it? She's like, this is your plan all along. And so I feel like
hell.
that's
Fucking
against my
narcissist.
character.
See, that's crazy
You
you
know?
said that because I was gonna say, from what you described about her, she sounded like she suffers from like a victim mentality,
Yes.
like really bad.
Yes.
And so like everything that like bad that happens in her life, she's able to rationalize it as like something
It's
happened
my
to her,
parents
like this
or
happened
this-
to me,
yeah.
like this happened to me, and that's why this happened. You know, and that's like a
owning
really
up.
it's really bad.
And that's why I was like, wow, this is crazy. We were friends for like 7 years. I was like, this is insane.
we were never friends.
That's
bro.
why my mom, when I was young, she always like made it. She was like always stressed. It was really important for me not to like take racism too seriously, like, and not so I would never use it like as an excuse, like you know, because she was really worried that like that would happen. Like I would use one day like use it like as an excuse that like so when bad stuff happened to me, like I always thought it was like because I was black or you know what I'm saying, something like that. My mom's white, by the way, so
Okay,
so
so I was like, get to it because I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck
my
going
mom's white,
on
by
on
the
my
way.
right side. Of
No,
it.
because you already know black mamas be like, they gonna do this because
Right,
you're black.
right, right.
So that's
right.
why it's like different to hear, you know,
Yeah.
that because I
happened
feel
in your
that-
I was,
household,
but I was
yeah.
smart. I think I don't know. I was just always smart enough to. I already knew that. So my mom was just like, okay, well, you know that, so but don't let that like be a reason like you don't
Yeah.
try
Okay.
or you don't, you know what I'm saying, or You know, when shit happens to
People-
you, you know, you can't just always just be because
Cause
just
people
because you're
use it
black.
as
You
a
know what I'm saying?
crutch.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
People
Yeah.
use it as
People
a crutch
do.
and then be lazy and shit and don't want to do nothing. It's because I'm black and the society won't give me a chance.
I'm a black man in America. What you
What
mean?
you think I'm supposed to do? I can't do nothing but
Not
sell
saying,
drugs.
not saying if
Like,
they don't have it hard. I'm not saying black men
oh,
don't
no,
have it
yeah,
hard.
no,
However,
hell no.
I know a few black men in my life that are still to this day using things like that or even more as reasons as to why they are not successful in
Yeah.
the things that they've tried. And I'm like, yo,
using anything is a cop out.
you old, sir.
Yeah.
That happened a long time ago.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
time.
even like where you from and stuff. Like my daddy that raised me was like a perfect example too of like somebody who grew up hard, had it hard. You know, I was in the hood, like sometimes the roof over their head, like that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw that as what he didn't want, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't use it as an excuse to not be great. And my daddy was like literally very successful.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure
you
builds
wouldn't even-
pressure makes
yeah.
diamonds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, for
Okay.
real. For
That's
real.
why
for
that's
real.
why it'd be hard for me too to give people like. I know I'm nice or chill. I don't want to even say I'm nice. I'm just gonna say I'm honest. I ain't gonna say I'm nice because I don't. Some y'all be like, no, she ain't. Whatever.
You're polite.
That okay?
Mannerable.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For lack of all that.
Come on, synonyms.
Yeah, come on. Appreciate y'all.
You're civilized.
Yes, that's it. That's really the main thing. Because I promise her everything. Like you said, boy, if we didn't have shit to lose,
man.
I would have been in jail already.
I'm telling you, my mom would have.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's like one of them things where like, yeah, if you really either push me to that point or you cross me, like in that kind of sense, and I'm like, damn, it's real hard for me just to be like, I won't let you back in. And they be thinking that because of how I am that I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like to ask them right now, they is not my friends. People that this hasn't happened to. It's like, no, because what do you do after that?
Right.
Be fake and try to what? Because sometimes, depending on how big or small a situation is, you can come back from it.
No, I really do. I really do believe
But when
that.
it's some
Like,
character attacking shit, I don't like that shit.
man,
And it sucks when it happens to somebody that really knows you because then they be throwing out something super personal about you and shit. And you're like,
Oh my
what?
goodness.
And
Like-
see, that's one thing I would never do. I don't care how mad I get at somebody. If we ain't friends no more, I'm not gonna tell your business.
and haven't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make me, like you said, wish ill on you. It just made me go, okay, from here on out, we ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh.
I've been trying to get better at getting the background music on.
I don't know. When it comes to just, I think people nowadays, I need to know that I'm getting the same thing back in return. I used to hear, and I think about it. Back then, people used to say, if you don't have good intentions behind what you're giving, don't do it, right?
Yeah.
And I don't. However, I'm at a point in this part of my life where if I'm a certain type of friend to you, and I've said to you that I have an obligation to you, I'm telling you that
She's
I don't
speaking my language,
feel
Lakeita.
right. If I tell you I don't feel right not doing this for you because I call you my friend, I'm telling you all of these things. I need that right back. I can't just be the only one pouring into you. And
This is something I be trying to express, but I haven't quite been able to get it out quite right.
yeah, it's because you can't always be the strong. At that point, you're a strong friend, right? You can't always be the strong friend. And at this point in my life, I can't be the strong friend right now. I need to be the person that
Who can come
people
to
look.
people like-
I need reciprocation
Yeah.
in what I'm putting out because a lot of it I don't have for myself. So I tell people now all the time. People be like, "Oh, you're so cool." It's people that I've met and I've done stuff for, and I have to just leave them alone because it's not being reciprocated. And I don't feel like I need to explain it either because I know this is how I'm going to be moving for a very long time until I get to the top where I'm at the BET Awards and I'm on the stage with Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce, right? Like, I know this is the season I'm in right now. So if I'm doing something for you, I'm not looking for anything in return. I just need that same energy back. Like if I need you, I need you to jump and say, okay, I got you, just like I do with you. That's
But
all
then
I'm
what do you-
asking for. I'm not.
What do you think helps build that? Because sometimes like just say if it was on the opposite foot, right? There's some people that feel like they pouring so much, and in our minds we may be like, oh, this is not really our like we might not value or see them the same way because maybe we're like, well, it's beneficial to them, so they feel all excited about being around you and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then to us, we're like, well, like I'm just hanging whenever. and then they'll start feeling like a certain way.
It's expectations that has to be stated, right? Like I have to let people know, like for instance, if I have a friend and she wonders why I didn't invite her to a shindig that I have,
A shindig.
well, shindig, gig, whatever. She's
What
like
is a shindig?
a shindig, like an
people say
event,
that?
like a
Like a
just
right into
something
the
that's happening.
shindig. You never heard nobody say that?
He said, "Want to look it up."
Shindig. How you spell shindig?
SHENDIG, shindig.
How you know how to spell it too? Crazy.
Cause I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay. A large, lively party, especially one celebrating something.
Boom.
Yeah, you never heard nobody say that?
What's the other kind of
Shindig.
parties are there if you're not celebrating something? A large, lively party.
Hold on,
especially
because
one
Mexicans we
celebrating
have parties for no reason.
Damn,
Okay?
but y'all be celebrating life.
Such
That's
and
what
such
a
in
party
town.
is.
Hey, get the
Party.
big.
No, but that's celebrating something.
What we celebrating?
The person that's
The
in
person
town.
that's in town. When you party,
I mean, yeah, but I mean-
when you party, you come up with some reason
You
to
have
party.
birthday, you have anniversary, you got graduation. Those are things that I'm thinking of. But somebody just showing up because you haven't seen them in 5 months.
And you're celebrating that.
You can say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
you're-
celebrate it, but I mean, in my mind, I'm like, it doesn't equate to a
like a
graduation.
party.
Well, you don't
want
wanna
to
talk about shindigs.
milestone.
You don't wanna talk about
I'm gonna see you in
shindigs.
5 more months.
You never heard nobody say that?
No, I have.
Shindig.
No, I for
just
sure
wanted to
have.
figure out
It's
like
funny,
what it
though.
was.
By the
That's
way,
funny.
it is spelled with an I instead of an E.
SHIN?
I feel like it was shin, like that's the shin, like your leg, right?
Probably.
And then how you spell shin too
SHINDIG.
on
Probably.
your leg.
Shindig.
Probably.
Shin.
Where's that come from?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Back to your question, though.
Sorry, I
What was
didn't
my
mean to
question?
get us off like that.
I
It was like,
forgot.
how do you cultivate that? Like, how do you?
Oh, yeah, because you know how okay, so I feel like some people measure reciprocation as differently too. Because for me, I feel like I know what I need. I'm going to be a friend to check on you. I'm going to be a friend. Like, I don't really need too much, but I do need quality time. But then to other people, they might not need quality time. They might feel like, oh, our hangouts is what I like. Or our whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we both, that person may feel fulfilled, and I'm over here like, I ain't giving up. But then what I started learning is, well, I had to start telling my new people what my
You expect.
reciprocation is. And so I realized, like, I had a whole bunch of friends and still do, to where they always the ones that talk to me. And I feel like it was hard for me to find the ones that I could talk to. Because I would listen to everything they saying, and oh my gosh, you know, and remember everything, you know, how my memory is,
A1.
you know, and I got all their memories in my head for them. And then when I'm trying to like just find somebody I can confide in,
You don't have any.
they don't want to listen to mine, or it's like, oh, hey girl, I'll call you
It's
back.
brushed
Or,
off. Yeah.
Yeah, or like you can tell you're not paying attention when I'm talking or something.
Yeah.
It just feels like, but to them, they just feel like just because they're on the phone, they might not even know, but I try not to be selfish and be like, this is how I'm feeling.
But
Like,
no,
as I
that, I
got
mean that's what you
older,
have
but
to do though. Like
that's what
you
I'm
have to
saying.
have that self awareness. Like that's what I said. Right now in this season, I have to be
Yeah.
selfish because I have poured out for these past 2 years. I poured into people a lot, and I'm getting to the point where I've gotten to the point where I realized like I'm not getting this back, and that's why I feel like
Yeah.
this. So it's something as simple as, hey, Lakeita, I really like that we hang out, but can we hang out more because I feel blah, 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 blah,
Yes.
blah. That's a
Yes.
critical conversation to have,
No,
but people
seriously.
don't know how to have those critical conversations. People are afraid to have those critical conversations, and sometimes people are just okay with just letting things slide.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
And
saying. Like,
I
oh,
just-
yeah.
I
over
can't
these-
live my life like that right now.
Over these past like 2 to 3, I would say really 3 years, that's how I've been thinking. So anybody like you, like new people that have been in my life, if I'm like calling, it's because we both like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not calling you, it's because I feel like you're just one of those people that take from
Yeah.
me. And
And
so I only hear
sometimes-
from you whenever you know I need to hear from you.
And it's like
And
sometimes
that's
it's not
okay,
intentional
too.
though. Like
Yeah.
it's, and I've done a better job of letting people know, like, hey, this is what it is. So correct me if I'm wrong, right? Like I feel like this is the only time that we talk. We only talk when you see me doing good on the ground. We only talk when you see that I've lost weight and I look great and the glow up is real. You only call me when you see the accolades. But when I'm going through something, and I say pray for me or whatever, you'll like my shit and not call. You know, I've had those conversations already. I've done better with having and starting those conversations. And for them, they're just like, dang, I didn't even realize, because people have things that they're going through too on their side, right?
Right.
And they're in. So I'm not saying that they can't have those moments, but I just think it's best that you know, for both of y'all, I don't know if y'all are doing this. I'm just saying what I do. Have those conversations and say, this is what I feel and this is what I need from you. Because I've given this and I feel like I need this back right now in my life. So that's the conversations I've been having, and they've been really, really helpful because now I'm not bothered if people don't call me because we've already had the conversation, and they're like, now they're like, oh, so let me just not do X.
Right.
Cool, because we've had the conversation. So
Yeah.
now I don't expect these things of you because you told me what it was, right? And we only have the same expectations for people because we know that what we can give. So I just make
Wait,
sure.
can I ask a question? Do you need like how many people in your life do you need to be able to confide in?
One,
Just
maybe
one.
1 or 2.
Just 1 or 2.
Because I mean, for instance, like my best friend, she's going through a lot right now, and she's been going through so many emotions from. I'm not even gonna say her business, but she's just been going through a lot. So I know that I got a therapist. I was maybe for like 3 or 4 months. I had a therapist just to talk about my work life and stuff because sometimes it's too much for my best friend. Like my best friend be like, Jackie, I can't. Like, but we have those critical conversations to where she can say, I cannot bear your burden right now, or I'm not emotionally available.
Yeah.
So, sometimes she'll be like, you need to vent, or we'll ask those questions of each other. So, I mean, I need that 1 or 2 people because I am that strong.
But that's
friend.
why I was going to ask the question. Is it best to have 1 or 2, or is it best to have like multiple? For the reason of you don't want to put too much of a burden on 1 or 2 people.
I think it depends on the person, right? Like I am the strong friend. I'm telling you, I'm the strong friend. I'm the person.
So
that
there's
people
never
come
there's
to.
never too much like somebody where you get to a point where like, damn, I just been hearing too much from this person for
No,
too
because
long.
I've communicated. Like I've let them know. I'm also not the friend that you can come to with the same bullshit, and I'm like,
Oh,
giving
and
you
nothing's
advice.
happening. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't that person.
Yeah.
Like
And
I'm
see,
going
After we
to
talked
tell-
about it and we
And so,
Hey man,
Yeah.
if you break your heart again, I'm fighting you because what the fuck?
and that's why that's why I believe that I don't know how many I need. I just know that who I can. How about that? I don't put a number on like, oh, this is too many
Right.
people because everybody don't know every single thing.
Right.
But the people that are in my life right now, they're still here because these are the people that I can literally trust with everything.
Right.
And then like newer people, like we already see each other's vibe already, and we already talk. And like, you told me stuff, I tell you stuff. No, we didn't talk about nobody's business. We haven't, you know what I'm saying? And so I already knew your character and your energy when I met you, and I was like, oh, I know she's a sister for real. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to do too much work to figure you out. But there are some people that you come across and you're like, and then I'm like, well, I don't even need no more friends. Like, I don't need no more. So the people I talk to, I would say a lot of them, but not all of them know every single thing. Some of them I can just catch up with, real quick. But I don't know what's going on in your life. And you run it down. And it's like, I don't have nothing to hide from them, though, because these are the people that have already proven to me. And also, they told me so much shit that if you tried me and we did that shit, you wanted to do that, I know so much shit about you, too. So then they don't even try to do that shit because it'll really be like just this clusterfuck of madness.
Yeah, but as people have expectations of you have to tell me everything because we're close. And I know that some of my friends can't handle some of the things that I go through, so I cannot tell you. It's not that I can't. I just don't want to because I know that you're not going to process it the way I need you to. And that feedback that you give me is not going to feed me well.
Yes, because some
right?
people be ready to like fuck your life up.
Yeah, I'm like
They be like,
literally ready
go
to judge
whoop his
you.
ass.
Literally.
Go, no, never mind. I don't want to talk to
Literally,
you.
like I need, if I need prayer and I need you to speak life into me, I know who to go to.
Yes,
Honestly,
yes.
my best friend is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
she has opened up so many different, or given me so many different perspectives of just life, and I've taken that not to like. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm just like, okay, tell me this, okay, give me this book or whatever. Like, I'm not literally trying to live her life, right? But she's told me what she's doing, and it made me like, oh, maybe I need to look into that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's just an amazing person. Like, shout out to my best friend Ashley. She is an amazing person. That's my girl. But I love her to death for that. But that's like I said, I want to get to a point, especially now in this season, with me trying to do my EP, with me trying to start my businesses and things like that. I need people that are going to reciprocate that same energy. Okay, not even just pour into me, but honestly, if you are just here to pour into me, I need you because it's
Well,
hard.
just the relationships
It's
need to make
difficult.
sense.
That too. But you have some people who like the idea of you and just want to be around you because they see you about to blow up or they see that aura. And people have told me, I literally I was in the store today, no makeup. I did not look like this at all. Didn't even have my little ponytail, nothing, right? I look like a woman who just got off work, literally. Did not have none of this on. Sweater Moses. And this lady was like,
Moses, shout out to Moses.
Sweater Moses. Oh my God.
We got a guest.
We got a guest. Oh man, Moses. Who in the world? Oh my gosh. It's
Hi.
Regal. And we was trying to get you on before you left anyway. Look at this. I don't know what you about to have to do. Show us or something. I don't know.
Pause. What's up? What's up?
Come here. Come here. I don't know. Say
Got the
something.
homie Regal in.
On here. On here.
You got to come on. We got microphones.
Over here.
On the microphone. You got to do it on the microphone.
That is so funny.
And then you can look at the camera.
What's up, y'all? I'm Regal Boy. You know, guy with the drip.
Yeah.
Got the drip on.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's our first time. It's like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Or some
No, for
shit.
real. No, for real.
You
What's
gotta
the
get closer.
train?
You gotta get closer. Come here. Get close to the table. Get close to the table.
He said, "What we talk about?"
Get closer to the table.
Friend.
Regal. This is 8. This is Regal.
Nice to meet you.
Regal,
8 like the
eight.
number.
8 like the number Regal.
Nice to meet you. Bugle boy.
Regal Boy.
Regal boy. Got it. I thought you said bugle boy.
Bugle boy. Yeah, to get in the frame. You feel me? Oh, see, now you're in there.
Oh,
Go ahead.
man, this is when we need that other mic hooked up.
Oh, damn.
'Cause we
Should
gonna
I get
leave
it?
in
Hold on.
town
I got it.
on the 12th.
Wow. And I'm about to go tomorrow. I want to NYC tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Is it okay that he crashes your?
I don't. Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Look, everything happens for a reason. We
Oh
gonna
my
find
God!
out what the
no,
reason
you need
is
another
later.
chair. It's one by the refrigerator on the side. This chair, this too tall. Or that, it's a chair. If you look about it on the side of the refrigerator, it's the one. Well, guys, what we're in the middle of doing right now is we're adding, I guess. This is our
Everything
first
happens for
time.
a reason, I'm telling you.
We've had people on the side, but
I'm
this is our first
telling
time
you.
that our guest that came in is actually in the frame. Because last time we had.
Check.
Does it work?
Hold on, quit talking, please, for 1 second.
I'm
Check. I hate telling the queen to be quiet. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I knew why. You're right.
Check. No, but we can't be silencing our queens out here. We got to, what I'm saying?
Show them.
Gotta let them
Can't.
speak their mind.
And the rest will follow. Right? Free your mind. Damn. I fucked that one up. It works? Oh my
good.
God.
What's up,
It had
what's up,
went
what's
out
up?
on me. So the fact that it works is I'm tripping.
You gotta have the Midas touch.
What's up, man? Regal Boy in the building. That works?
Praise the Lord.
Oh, say less.
Closer to me. So he can
Not
be
too
all the way in the
close.
frame. I don't think he all the way.
I-
Let's do this.
I have to
though.
be a
Can
certain-
we do this? Can we change? I feel like, is that slipping? Is it okay?
I don't know. Actually, I think it's
Nah, I just I
think it's broken, honestly.
Don't
What's
touch
broke?
it.
yeah, I'm
I
just
think
gonna
it is.
try not to
How
touch
does
it.
broke?
It looks like it shouldn't be doing that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Baby.
Gotta get a new one.
This was a good one. This was
Clearly
like
not.
my
I'm just
main
kidding.
one.
Just kidding.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to do something here because I feel like
It's
he's
not going.
definitely cut off.
Yeah, you gotta scoot this way.
Can
Or
he
scoot
sit on
in.
that
Scoot in.
side? You know what
Well, I'm
I'm
sitting.
saying?
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm just sitting too far back.
Scoot in.
That's why.
There you go.
I gotta sit
Yeah,
closer.
there you go. Oh, yeah, we in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
What
Hey.
the fuck
Hey.
is going on? And no, you got it. We're
And
back,
it's
bitches.
okay.
I'm gonna tilt. I'm gonna turn it just a little.
Okay, what Koala? 8, right?
Hey, like the number.
No.
Okay.
Me?
You think we should? I don't think we should. I think it's good.
Oh, I think you're talking to me.
I was only gonna
gotta
turn
do
it
it
a
again.
little bit more right here.
You have a donkey.
All right.
okay.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. I know what we can do.
You can see a lot
We
of
can
me.
scoot the table.
You have a dog.
Never mind.
He was asleep. She asleep.
Yeah, he's chilling.
It's just he's like
He knows
really,
he knows we're
okay.
recording, so he's trying to be quiet.
I love
He's mad chill.
dogs.
He's like really
Every time I
on
come
the
over here,
edge.
he be chilling.
Oh, I can't wait to get a dog.
This is
It's
crazy.
Like, it's like
Welcome
having a
in, Regal. Welcome in. Wow. So what was just talking about?
child. We're just talking about friends and expectations, making sure you state your.
But we got to move on.
expectations
But we
with
got to
your
move
kids.
on.
We do.
We do got to move on from friends and get into the exes because
Get
that's
in-
what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Wanted to talk about exes. Yesterday we was
Damn.
talking about somebody getting invited to like somebody inviting their ex to their birthday party.
Oh man.
And I was like, is that cool? Is that like a thing
I
you
don't know. I'm
do?
not
Is it
saying,
people do?
we're adults, right? You can.
So I guess like my question for the group is like what's appropriate and like what's not, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like your ex, if you with somebody new, like, you know what I'm saying, if you with somebody, like, would you be upset if your man like invited his ex to the party?
Why do you need
You
to
asking
invite
me
them?
right now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you because he's gonna say
Sorry. No, you go ahead, Queen. You first.
Oh, look at them. Oh,
Yeah, no, I follow it. Look. You
It's
just
all
said
hiding.
if one start, the other will do it. Look. Go ahead.
I think it depends on the relationship and the two people, right? Like, if
They don't
I
talk ever.
trust,
They don't ever talk.
Oh, so if I trust my guy, right? I trust him,
Come
and
on,
I'm like,
trust.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's telling me he has nothing to do or nothing going on with his ex. And out of the blue, he invites her, right? I can be like, oh, when did y'all meet? You know, I just need to catch up with what's going on because, to my knowledge,
Yeah,
y'all don't talk no more. So if I just need him to catch me up on what's going on now.
How you gonna say that though? Just like that?
Yeah, I'm
like that,
I'm
okay.
really straightforward in relationships. I'm really straightforward. You don't have to guess around me.
That
nothing.
would make me nervous.
And that, if it makes you nervous, then that's something we need to talk about. I mean, just being honest, for real. Like, are you? That's a critical conversation, but I need to be comfortable because now I'm uncomfortable. I'm not threatened, but your ex is here.
The fuck?
You know, it's not even not being skeptical
Yeah,
or
like,
you
wait,
cheating or whatever, but
why?
it will throw me off, and I do have questions.
Yeah.
And with you being my man, I need to be allowed to ask you the questions. You know, if you want me to be comfortable, questions shouldn't even matter.
Facts. Like, I feel like that's where the sketchiness comes in. Why you feeling some type of way? Because I'm just asking why your ex is here. Like, I feel like that's when it's the sneaky stuff. It's like, because if you're with somebody, it shouldn't be like, oh, they just here. But if you're getting all defensive, it's like, well,
I would need you to let me know actually.
no, me
Ahead
too,
of-
for sure,
ahead of
for
time.
sure,
Y'all
for
told
sure,
me
for sure.
if they
time.
just pop up,
Right.
Yeah.
So like, if they
That's
just
fucked
pop up,
up.
that
That's
of course
random.
I'm gonna ask questions, pull you in a room or
Yeah.
whatever, might pull you in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just need, to make
No,
to throw
sir.
him off. He gonna think we in there to get busy or whatever. But I'm asking him questions about your ex.
It's
or
like,
whatever.
damn, girl, you
I know
freaking
how
out.
to do it. I know how to-
lure him into the bathroom.
You know what I'm
Right.
But I mean, that's just what I would.
Damn,
That's just
babe,
me.
you
That's
freaking
what I would
tonight.
do.
Nah, nigga, get up in here.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
bitch,
Nigga, what's
why the
so
fuck?
That's actually happened to me. That's crazy.
Damn.
Oh,
Tell the story.
that's not
No,
my
it's okay.
sister. That's what it
We're,
was.
we're talking about this right now.
Okay.
No, but I mean, I just need to. Communication needs to be open, man. Like, just be honest with me. If I trust you, just be honest with me. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
have the
that I don't
conversation
think
about
anything.
why is she here, but I would be like, why didn't you tell me like ahead of time?
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
don't
just
like
warn
them
me.
kind of surprises.
Yeah, I'd be like, come
and it
on.
could be, and for me, it's something as simple as, well, baby, let me know that y'all met at the mall. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm
And
not
then
gonna
let
trip.
me find out from the other person at the party. Ooh,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's
So everybody know your ex is gonna be here except me, huh? Like, nah.
They're all Terrence. What the fuck? Y'all know this nigga too? Yeah, they met last week.
Nah.
everybody know what's going on, but you. What?
Yeah, I don't like
Gonna be
that.
in this
Right.
bitch.
Look, don't
Well,
do
I
me
knew
like
last
that.
week.
Yeah.
You staying at my house.
Right, nigga. That's
So, but you cool with like exes? Like, what are y'all cool with like exes? Like, just following your exes on the gram and all that, and keeping up with.
I
the
really don't
exes
mind
like
it.
that?
It's whatever. It's just like, if it's a situation like that, like, yeah, don't surprise me. I don't like surprises. You know what I'm saying? Just
I
tell
love
me so.
surprises. Just not those type of.
Right.
That's a big surprise. So.
Well,
I think.
oh,
I
you know
think-
what?
It's just a party too. Like, it's like
said.
you're trying to enjoy yourself, and you just see somebody ex. It's like, damn, why you here? Like, you know.
It would
Yeah,
throw you
yeah,
off.
You know?
It would be it's disturbing in a way. It's kind of like,
What are you saying? I was trying to go. Anyway, I was about to answer with something that you said. And
Oh,
it went away.
Yeah.
damn. It's funny how women love surprises. Men don't really like
I
surprises.
love
Hell
it.
no.
Men hate being
I'm the type
surprised.
of. I've never had a
What?
surprise
Like,
birthday
Don't
party.
do that.
Don't do that.
You better, like, you're mad.
Like
you
what?
told your whole ex is here. Like, you couldn't have just.
We don't like surprise.
Yeah, not
No, or
that
even no, we don't
kind.
even like good surprises. Like
Pause.
Like, you know what I'm
just
saying?
like
You speaking for all men? Because that's not true.
No, like, all right.
Yeah, 'cause
I
Jesus,
meant like in
boy.
like terms of like getting ready like to do something. Like men don't. I don't think men particularly like if you was like we about to go on a trip like right now tomorrow. Like men would be like what? Like huh? Like. But if I did that to like I feel like if I did that to you, you would be like awesome. That's great. Let's go. But like for me, like I would be like whoa, hold
She
up.
would
like,
not say awesome. That's great. Let's go. She'd be like for real.
or whatever, whatever she would say.
We going well? What?
What right now?
But the point is, men don't like really like being surprised that they about to
get
have
my
to do
hair
something.
Yeah.
Like you about
Yeah,
to
it's
like,
like,
you know,
you
don't
gotta
surprise
prepare.
me.
You gotta
Yeah.
prepare
I need
for
like I feel like I
different
need to prepare.
You gotta prepare for that.
What we looking like?
Yeah, nah, because I mean I don't know if this is the wrong thing to say, but I mean I feel like girls can just boom, let's go on a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like some guys, like I don't mean the guys that I know, like we can't just like say boom, we going on a trip.
You know
what?
what?
I'm saying? Like
You so right because
girls be just on boats. They be these
because
girls
we had,
nowadays. You know what I'm
because
saying?
we
Like,
had to because we was like tired of like waiting on
Ooh,
it. We
you
was
tired of
waiting on it. Yeah, we were like fuck it, like, and then also women, the women now we're on some. We could
strong.
do it too. Like,
It's-
yeah, we
it's
strong
strength.
women,
I
so don't
think
be
it's
trying to
strength.
like
I
underestimate
agree
us.
with
So it was kind of like, oh, you think we can only do nice shit when y'all do it for us? Nah, me and my bitch just get together. I never.
You
said
make a
that
movie.
before. I'm so sorry.
We make a
Nah,
movie.
my
I'm not
girls-
offended.
Is it maybe a red flag if you like are spontaneous like that and a girl can just do that? Like, does that mean like she don't have nothing going on?
I mean,
That's
I
definitely
feel
not
like
what that means.
nah, because like I feel like life is about doing spontaneous shit personally. Like that's so I don't like I do like to like question like why do these girls?
But
just get to
theoretically,
do
if she's got
whatever,
like
you know?
stuff going
I wanna
on,
do
she
that,
can't just
but-
drop at
You
just
don't know, but,
move on the drop of the
what
hat.
But I
real,
suppose-
what
Right,
woman
'cause
is
niggas got
what,
shit to do,
What woman
you
is
feel me?
a real woman? What real woman is really gonna reveal everything that she got going on with you?
That's see, look, nah, hell
Let's
no.
be
See, it's a
honest.
double
I'm being
standard.
honest.
That's
I'm being
right.
honest.
Yeah.
For example, right? Like if we and you are not husband and wife, right? We are just in a relationship.
think
You
like
don't
that.
know if I
Somebody
have a
told me
whole
that yesterday,
savings
too.
account.
Do we live together?
You don't know
My homegirl
if
told me that.
even if we live together, you don't know what I have in my savings account. You don't know how many sources of income I got going on. You don't know if I'm day trading. You don't know all of these things unless you're inquiring about it, right? So if you were trying to figure out where all this money is coming from and you've never asked that specific question, I'm not telling you anything.
Oh, the money.
No, but
Not saying that I don't trust you, but
I mean,
it's just
money's, I'm not gonna ask.
It's like
I'm
it's
not
not,
gonna pocket watch.
it's like it's not
I'm
a
not gonna
topic
pocket
of this. Like it's almost like until you're trying to say you're putting your
Hold on.
finances. I
It's
guess,
not
in a
about pocket
pot or
watching.
They're getting
something.
they're getting my no. What I was talking about was like, all right. So the reason I don't like surprises is because if you were to surprise me with a trip, we're about to do something tomorrow. I actually can't even do that. Like
Yeah.
I got stuff that I'm doing, so the way I can't
Exactly.
do that. So what I'm saying is it a red flag that somebody can do that?
I think
No.
I think that what should be a red flag is if somebody that you with surprises you like that, then they don't know you. Because if I'm gonna surprise you, if I know like how busy you are and like what you do, I'm gonna be like, that's
He
not
can't do
gonna
that
work.
tomorrow.
Like,
Right.
They're picking the wrong surprise.
Right,
Basically,
right.
you should be able
I'm
to
saying,
surprise.
is it a red flag that somebody can just?
No, because you have women that are entrepreneurs. You have men that are
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. So if it's
And-
nothing
but-
to call my staff
Exactly.
and say take over for the
So,
weekend,
I'm an
I'm going
entrepreneur,
out.
but I
With that,
can't do
I
that.
feel like
I'm an
with that
entrepreneur,
being
but I
said-
can't do that.
That's not a red flag.
But you
she
have a
already
different
thought,
type of entrepreneurship where you can do that. You have some people like me for tutoring, right? If I want to take off next week and tell all of my students and parents that I need a mental break and I will refund you your money because I plan a trip for us,
Yeah.
I'm doing that because
I
I
got you.
can.
I got you.
Right,
you.
but your entrepreneurship and your situation probably doesn't allow you to do that. You
See,
probably
but you
need 2
see,
weeks
you said
ahead.
you said a week though. Like, see, even that's like a week. And that's why I'm saying like a surprise. Like men don't.
Even
like,
if it was
no,
tomorrow.
but
Even if
I
it's
feel like
tomorrow?
that's kind of surprising.
I can
kinda
still do
weird.
that. I mean, it
I
would be
feel
bad
like
for business,
I feel like
but
I feel like when
mean,
you surprise your partner, it should be something that you already know. Like it's not like you're not gonna
should know
surprise them
your
with some
partner enough.
stupid shit. Like I would not do that. And nobody can do that to me either. Cause like literally, I shit on the calendar already for October.
Right. So you would have to know that
So
person.
you have to know what I
Yeah.
got going on, and I wouldn't surprise nobody if I knew who I'm with and I know that they. No, I feel like the only way
But
you can
according
do.
to 8, you ain't even about to tell me everything that you got going on.
No,
That was
but
me,
you
that
know,
was me.
I mean, like,
but like when you see it though, you know what I'm talking about. Like when you see what they got going on. Oh man,
but I mean, it's cool.
I can
we
put a
gonna
piece of
need
tape
some
on
duct
it.
tape. Yeah, I was like, we
It
could
can
do
balance
Damn.
a little bit.
But like you know, like if you know your partner, you'll know what to surprise them with. So if you with somebody who you know ain't got shit going on, you can surprise them with a trip today
Right,
because you'll be
'cause they
like,
ain't
I
got
know
shit
they gonna
going
be
on.
free.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But even if I didn't tell you everything that's going on, if you know your partner's life and you're with them and you see them, you're gonna know they got a lot of shit going
Yeah.
on. So you're gonna know.
And if you
Oh,
care, you're
this
gonna
surprise
ask those
won't work.
questions.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll be like, maybe I'll ask you, can we go on the trip? But then I'll surprise you with something cool while we're there.
Right.
Like you switch up the surprise. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like men shouldn't get surprised at all. Because I will say with my last ex, if I was ever going to surprise him, he worked. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do those kind of surprises, but maybe it'll be like surprise you with something.
Nigga, all I
once
want
we
is a
get where we
break
at.
from just doing shit. I swear to God.
That's
I
your best
definitely take a
surprise?
trip
That's the
if somebody
best
tryna
surprise you
pay
can give
for
me.
it,
Yo,
for sure.
you don't got shit to do this week. Everything taken. I'll be like, what? I don't
So
gotta
it's
do
like the
nothing.
best surprise.
That's a great surprise. That'd be a really good surprise. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always doing something.
Somebody need to be taking notes.
Baby, let me tell
Koala
y'all
said,
something. Them notes been documented, filed, and sealed.
"Oh, come on, filed and sealed."
I don't need no notes. Y'all know what the fuck going on. I hear, nah, you got it. And they gave us margaritas and CBD.
My ears are red.
Does anybody need a refill?
Absolutely.
Oh, y'all was drinking?
With extra liquor.
Oh, what you drinking?
Come on, Rico.
I'm about to say.
Oh,
Never
Lord.
mind. Nah, I'm just-
I know.
What
right?
did Noah say
Maybe-
last
yeah,
time?
Right, no drink.
Well, Noah said last time, drama on the set. Last time the light fell down when Noah was here, and he goes, drama on the set. He goes, I guess the stand was a bit light.
I
And was
can't.
like,
I
I'm
can't.
weak.
Ew.
I don't need
So
no notes.
corny. Oh, the fact that when he said that, like, oh, we gonna be talking about exes today, girl.
She's like, perfect.
Not even perfect. It's just like, oh, so much to say, so little time. You know. It's okay. You needed to chill. You needed to chill.
I don't need to
That's
be on the
margaritas,
side
right?
now.
Yeah. No, that shit. It's bro. You poured that fat shot in that freaking Jack, bro. Like I was, bro. That mug was fat.
What'd you do to yours? Yeah, dude. I didn't do that to mine last time. Hey, oh, now you got it. I'm sorry. We be fucked up sometimes. We're not promoting substance, but we're not like against it.
Thank you.
So like, stop judging, fool. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just moving the mouse on the computer. I'm not even doing shit.
Can I give yours a whirl?
You want, there's some more to,
Yeah.
what you call it down there.
Yeah, we didn't do that
She
this
hooked
time.
it. Oh, she put something else
Are
in
you
there.
trying to look like you?
I know.
Yeah,
you did.
I be doing
telling on
that shit.
myself. Rigo, what about your ex? What's the question? I can put the question on here.
All right. I guess a better question would be, what has your partner did with their ex that was just like out of bounds, where you was just like, Nick, what?
What?
No, never happened.
Yeah, no.
This girl I used
You
to date.
said your
This girl I
current-
used to date used to FaceTime her exes
Wait,
all
you
the
said
time, and I used to just
You
fucking
said
Current, yeah.
annoy the
Yeah,
fuck out
That's
of
why
her.
everybody
That's-
stopped. You said current.
Yeah.
Or
current
no,
partner.
or,
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
or your last one, or whatever.
Yeah,
like
that's why
what the
everybody was
person
like,
you're with,
what?
or whatever. I mean,
Everybody goes, what?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? My name is A. I'm
Wait, I'm sorry, right before
aspiring
you-
artist in Houston, Texas, and I'm single. Okay, and it's
you
single.
want to go ahead and go ahead and get the Instagram out there. Throw the Instagram out there.
THISEI, the number 8HT. Okay, this 8. Okay, go on Instagram.
Yeah, throw them dick pics in there. Go
Oh.
ahead.
Nah, don't do that. You're gonna get blocked.
It's like
Oh.
If I
These are the
didn't-
only type
if I
of people I
didn't-
hang with.
I didn't solicit those. I don't even like those.
Will you
These are
grab
the only type of people I
I'd
hang
rather
with.
be in
What you
person.
need?
the bottle of the margarita. Yeah. No, I ain't trying to get
Can I
crazy.
do it? Can I
Yes,
mix it?
please. Yes, please.
No, but if you just wanted me to tell my situation, I can definitely.
I mean, I don't want you to get like too messy. I feel like
Oh no, it's not.
we
it's
did that
no
early. We did that early in the episode. So
No mess at all.
It
No,
was
I-
good. This was
I
good.
recently-
What's it called? This
missed it.
episode that
I
the mess,
recently
the messiest fish.
got out
The
of
messiest.
a relationship, and the reason why it ended is because he told me that he wanted the relationship to be super duper candid, meaning we have
Super
each
duper.
other's passwords
What?
and we are able to go through each other's phones. So I'm like, okay, I've never had a relationship like that, but if this
super
is what
transparent.
you would like,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
then no problem, because I know I'm loyal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loyal. And so he tells, he one weekend he goes out, comes back home, and he's at my apartment.
Hold on, you might give me a drink.
Absolutely.
With the,
She poured
Absolutely.
in ours.
It's good.
Are we supposed to be fucked up?
Oh.
I'm already fucked up.
It's okay. It's good.
I mean,
No, I'm not.
It's a splash.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like her job is to do that, so I'm like worried a little bit.
Huh?
That's part of a bartender's job is to like get you fucked up.
Good. I mean,
Try
wait.
it.
Also,
I already know it's gonna be good.
hold on, so I can make sure.
We've been here for a little bit over an hour.
So I can, for the camera.
We're a little bit over an hour.
Okay. Perfect.
Try it.
Just so I know
Cheers.
how much we got. Cheers. Thank you.
To our exes. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story about my ex,
Fuck 'em.
bro?
Hold on, she was gonna finish hers.
Okay,
Then-
I'm ready. I'm
I
ready.
got you.
I'm ready.
But
We're
let's just.
ready. Sorry.
Oh, just a quick recap. We had already had issues with him having standards and expectations of me, and he's not living up to his own standards and expectations. So this is kind of the last straw,
Yeah,
right? At
goofies,
this
yeah.
point.
I feel you.
So he's
That
already
one.
going through my phone whenever he wants, when I'm sleep knocked out, whatever he's going through it. He's not finding
sucks.
anything. And so anytime I got his phone or went through his stuff, he snatched snatched his phone away from me or
what?
whatever. So this last time I saw him taking his phone
You
into
still
the
sound fake.
bathroom. And he was hella protective of his phone. And I'm just like, why do you keep taking his phone in the bathroom? And the women's intuition is screaming at me, bitch, check his phone, right? Is what it's
Screaming.
telling me, right? And I'm calm. And I'm just like, I'm going to check
You can't let males intimidate you because that's the thing. Like,
and didn't, right? But I want to respect your privacy, right? But if you're being
that's
hella
not you,
protective,
Flex. You don't do that.
right? Because I don't do right. I don't do that. This is what you want in a relationship, and because I said I don't mind it because I know what I bring to the table, loyalty, right? You're not gonna find nothing in my phone, and if you do find anything in my phone, did you put it there? Did you text him first? Did you text somebody that you thought was gonna text me back? Like it has to be something on your end because I'm just not like that. I don't entertain. So. It was something as small as
That's niggas that's insecure though. Like,
Mad
like
insecure.
honestly,
Mad
like why do you
insecure.
have to be in your
And
girl's
they not
phone?
busy enough. That nigga wasn't busy enough.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
even
And
have
That nigga
that's
wasn't
it. Why
busy.
are you going to your
That
girl's
nigga
phone,
wasn't
bro?
busy
I
enough.
didn't
Like,
look. I
corny.
didn't.
Thank
I
you.
didn't see
Nigga got
what
too
you see
much
how-
time.
What
But
the hell?
you see how y'all picked up on that? That's something I
It's
already
just I was
knew,
hearing
though.
more of it. I was like, this nigga sounded insecure.
Right, but see, that's
That's
what
what I
I'm
was
saying.
telling
People were
you,
like,
girl. That's how they-
but didn't I say that? Didn't I agree
Yeah,
with you? Because I don't have. I've never had a relationship like that because I honestly. Lately, it seems like the guys who I've taken a chance with are the insecure ones because I want to prove to them that I'm a catch,
Yeah,
right?
facts.
Now, at this point, since me and him are done, wait, pause, hold on, skirt, go back,
Hold up.
yeah, just go back.
On the sound effect. Oh.
So I saw his DMs. I went straight to Instagram because he's active on Instagram. And he had DM'd a girl or was DMing and texting a girl.
Yeah,
but
I
she
got-
says,
He'll go,
she said, don't play
"Work,
games.
work,
Don't
work."
play games or whatever. And he's like, what you doing? And she was like, never. I'm not going on a walk with you because you have a girlfriend. And he goes, is that what you think? Is that what you know? And the DM, right? So now you're downplaying your
That sucks.
relationship. So now it seems like she has more the respect for your relationship than you do, right? And keep in mind, I grasped all of this in 3 minutes because he snatched his phone away from me. So as we go further down, she's asking him what time to meet,
And women process
right?
faster.
I didn't even scroll anymore. I didn't have. That was all I needed to know that you're not serious. That's all I needed to know to say that this is not going to work because you've asked me for access to my phone, but
That's
the
your
moment
privacy,
that
bro,
I
like-
it is invasion of privacy, but that's what I'm saying. Like in certain situations,
The only
depending
way I
on-
would ask for that is if she was like an Instagram model or like did like what I'm saying, did like something like that.
But you do have
And I
some
would-
people that are married that I know.
They be being on their
that
bags,
are
though.
all,
I ain't
they're
gonna
not
cap, bro.
all in each other's
Shit.
shit, but they have access. Like if she was to call my phone and my husband, what's up, Lakeita? She in the bathroom. Yeah, what you doing? Like you have couples that do that, right? I don't think that's an invasion of privacy. I think that's something that the two people in the relationship are comfortable with. In our situation, I just noticed a trend of him not living up to his own expectations and standards that he set for me. So every time I called him out on it, he made it seem as if, he had an excuse or whatever. So, I mean, like I said, now we're not together because he asked for his last chance, right? And then 2 days
Give me
later,
one more chance. That's what he said.
no, really, it was like, please,
Give me my
blah, blah,
last
blah.
chance.
and then 2 days later you DM a girl asking her to go on a walk, and your excuse is that you're lonely. I
On a
can
walk?
see on the walk.
Like what type of walk?
But this is my thing. He
I don't
tells
give a
me
damn what kind of walk.
he told me that he was lonely. He told me that he was, you don't like to walk. I lift weights.
Wait a second.
I squat with weights.
An
I'm
A for
strong.
effort. An A for effort. You don't like to walk.
Like, but in my
Right?
mind,
It's like I mean,
I'm like,
I
when
don't know.
have I
Hey,
ever?
Did they do anything?
When have I ever denied going, or not denied, but like rejected your offer to go on a walk?
Baby, you don't like to walk.
I would have kicked this nigga in the.
Now, if I had cankles and I was handicapped and I have arthritis and things like that,
Then you better not be going on no walk with no bitches, because you should be here helping me get out of bed. Because I'm struggling.
Nigga, I just
Clearly.
lift weights yesterday, okay? PR and all. Broken PR
Girl,
and
if
all.
you couldn't walk and this nigga went on another
I would
walk,
rather go walk than to be doing
Wait,
HIIT
so hold
training,
on.
you know?
I got a
Because
question
if
though.
you-
Wait.
because
So
if you-
like is that shit player, bro? Like you just girls like to go on walks. You just ask them to go on walks these days. Like,
Oh,
I need to get put
in
on
the
game.
beginning?
I've never
In the
heard a
beginning?
nigga like, you want to go on a walk
In the beginning,
Like what?
yeah, you can get off a walk. Yeah, you can get off some walks in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, game.
Look,
All right,
because
bet.
the game is when you first start dating a girl, it needs to be low investment. So you don't need to be
Okay.
investing a lot into any girl when you first meet her. So you need to be doing activities where y'all can get to know each other and you're not spending a lot of money.
Facts.
And you get to know her, and then when you like her, then you move on, and then you start doing.
Oh, got the
Passing it around.
DMs.
Then
Hold
you
up,
pass the
hold up,
receipts
hold
around?
up.
Golly.
and then
He said
Oh,
it's a
this
player.
is-
That's how you introduce
Never
it.
mind.
Do it just like that. You might get a walk. But
Oh,
I say
damn.
all that to say.
this is great.
Oh, shit.
I say
Damn.
all that to say that in relationships, it really just depends on the two people. But I would never again, ever again, y'all will never see me posted on the ground with another guy unless we are engaged. That's gonna be the first time y'all see him, and y'all probably not even gonna see his face. Probably just my hand and his.
What if y'all make money together?
I don't care. You're not gonna see nothing.
Like a business
none of
partner?
that.
No business partner?
He probably is gonna be a business partner, but y'all are not gonna see us PDA, affection, and
Oh,
all.
yeah. No,
It's
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
be none of that. You know, y'all just gonna be hitting and guessing or whatever. But like I said, that I would never do that again because of this situation, and I stand on that. So like all of my expectations and standards that I have for myself now, and that I've had now, I'm just like, nah, you got to check off every box to be able to be attached to me
How many
or
boxes
to have
you got?
access. About a good 28.
Good 28 boxes? Can I get
A
like
good
the first
28.
10?
First 10, no kids,
No kids.
educated. Gotta be
What do you mean by educated? Like, you have to have a college degree?
no. I want to say college degree, but just experience. A lot of experience. You got to be intellectual. You have to have traveled. You have to like to travel.
Got to know as much as you. Got to be
You have
like,
to be
you know what I'm saying?
family
You can't talk to them like you teaching them. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You just teaching them all the time. And you motherfuckers just,
I can't be a teacher 24/7.
Yeah.
You
That's
have to be
true.
clean cut. You have to make sure that you have some type of maintenance. Like your hygiene and your maintenance has to be high, because it's high for me. You should see my bills from just maintenance period for me. Like it's a whole nother bill. Like that, it's rent for me. It's literally.
It take a lot, y'all. We want to be out here in these streets.
He has to have a taste in music because usually that tells me a lot about a person, and I stand on that. Like me and him didn't have the same taste in music, and I feel like any of my exes, we never had the same taste in music, and that's why they're exes, right? That's about a good 10, I think. That's just 10.
Rico, give me
And I
10.
didn't even say I said family oriented. You have to be
Oh,
family
family
oriented.
oriented. That's good.
I'm not super duper close to my siblings, but when my family comes together, we have a great time. We had a great time yesterday celebrating my grandma's birthday, and I was just taking pictures, and I was so happy and on a high of life. Like I need that, you know.
Me too.
And I don't want you to be jealous of it or envious of the relationship I have with my people, because that happens in relationships. It's like, why you always with your people? Nigga, because they my people. But I've seen it. I just don't want that.
I had that with
But-
my first exes. Like, why you always going over to mama now? Nigga, that's my mama. The fuck?
You know, I just learned
What
from
you going over to your mama
The
now?
this
The fuck?
situation. I'm just like, Jackie,
That's messy.
8, do not settle. You cannot settle. You cannot afford to
There's
settle.
gonna be some things-
This is where you're going, so you cannot afford to settle. That's where I'm at right now.
There's still gonna be some things, you know, but then I feel like you have to determine like how big or small
Yeah, you do have to
they
compromise though.
are in order for you to say, okay, these
No.
are things I can grow with this person with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Because like you just don't compromise so much. I realized what happened was I started compromising the things that I really did want and that were important, and I didn't choose the important. Like I didn't pick the importance.
Yeah,
right.
prioritize them.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, you're waiting for my 10? Oh, so this is
I
like
wanna
for
get
a
too far
partner, right? Like somebody that you like.
Wait, how old are
dating.
you?
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I just want to
Yeah.
make sure because it's different when you get older. But go ahead and tell us what 23-year-olds
Oh,
want.
I knew.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I asked the question.
23-year-old.
I swear, 'cause
don't-
I know at 23 I wanted something totally different than what I want right,
23-year-old
now.
Well, yeah, that's why I was
males.
confused when like the walk thing. I was like,
Males, because
damn, these girls don't like walks. They like expensive things. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? So
oh yeah, your
these-
girls your age?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
no.
shit show. You
Absolutely.
feel me?
Yeah, most
Like,
definitely.
I mean,
They don't
I
like
guess
that.
in
That's
a way, like,
because
I'm
they
kinda
got ballers hitting on them all the time.
facts.
Like pretty girls that are 23,
Facts.
they have motherfuckers with
Facts.
money always
Facts.
inviting them to
Facts.
motherfucking.
28-year-olds
shit.
But you can
that are
finesse them
beautiful.
niggas with them though.
Got
Like, you could
ballers,
go-
shop
No,
callers.
y'all do too. No, yeah, y'all do too. No, I
just
mean,
Oh, we got
I
the
didn't say only 23-year-olds.
but we got
I
the
just said
nursing home
23-year-olds.
niggas too. That be coming in.
Sugar daddies, okay?
Oh, I can take
I
you
just
out
want
for
somebody to talk to.
$100.
Anyways, can we get
so
liberty?
my
You know how they
my
be
10.
doing? Is you married or is you divorced? Yeah.
She that out though. The old niggas be like,
Shaking on my nerve.
Gotta.
that's how they be,
for
though.
your girl.
just spinning everything. These niggas do anything for you. Get a nigga tricking, bro. That's these young girls doing, bro. But
No,
anyways,
really,
my
really.
10,
No,
my
really.
10, my 10. So
Oh.
I'm kind of lit too. I need some more. I mean,
No,
bro, you
no.
give me like half a cup, bro.
Oh, I poured you the rest of what was in the thing, but I got some. I got you though. I got you
Okay,
though.
bet.
I got you.
But my 10, my first one, bro, is definitely just genuine person. It has to be like down to earth. That's 2. That's 2. Genuine down to earth.
Okay.
I guess. Damn, that's
I
2.
guess.
Let's see. I mean, it has to have a style for sure. Like definitely style.
Flex.
How much do you
Definitely
care about
has-
looks?
I mean, I kind of care about looks. I
Don't
ain't
say
gonna
kinda.
cap.
Be
I
honest.
care
Don't say
about
it,
looks.
don't
You gotta
say
be
kinda.
bad.
You
You
gotta
gotta be
just
bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
And you think that's the
bad.
best thing for like wife in a long-term relationship?
Nah, I met some girls that weren't like, like, I mean, if somebody cool, they cool. You feel me? Like, if they like me too, like that's even cooler. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like not gonna.
And let me say that what I'm talking about is for like a long term. If you were looking for like a long-term partner,
Oh, long term?
not just like a.
Damn. Like, I guess.
He wouldn't look. That wasn't even like a thought on his mind. He was just like, oh, I thought we was just talking about
Wait,
fucking. Like,
no, wait, no, look, I know.
long term. What is that?
I mean, nah, I can see that. I be seeing it. I be seeing it. Like, I for sure see it. Like, I definitely see it. But like, I've never thought long term. Like, I'm just kind of like going with the flow of things, and I guess like that's not good. That's
Your
young, right?
expectations
Oh,
are gonna
yeah,
be
that
way
makes
lower
sense.
if you're not thinking long term.
Wait, said it again.
Your expectations are always gonna be way lower if you're not thinking long term.
Damn, that's real. Like, cause my shit be quick. Like, it be like done. You know.
But
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
start
Like,
thinking about long term, like you start like thinking about
so
more.
when does that start to like? Cause I really be wanting that. Like, I'm not gonna cap. I really be wanting like that long term, and I think a lot of people in like 23 at this age, like, because the culture that we came up on, like, it was like just nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Microwave.
Like,
Honestly, I don't know how it is
Society,
for men,
yeah.
but I know like even just for like women, I would say, or everybody. I feel like the more you accomplish, that's all. It doesn't matter really what age. It's just like the more you accomplish in life, as far as like stability, financially, like whatever. That's when you're starting to think about, all right. That's when you start thinking like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like where you're like, all right, what I'm looking for is some, like I've already accomplished all these things, so it's like I'm not trying to mess this up. So what goes with my life now, if that makes sense?
Can I speak freely? Like, can I speak
Say
freely? Like,
whatever
what
you
I
want.
really think? Like, it's not a lot of females out here who kind of like think like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of females who would rather, at 23, who would rather like, get a nigga tricking, which I understand. If a nigga gonna pay for your vacations, girl, you better go take a goddamn vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm being real. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you better.
Well,
shit. I don't care, man. That's do your thing, but you know,
Pick a bill, baby.
you feel me? I don't. If a
no.
nigga's
Oh,
gonna
no.
do that,
Damn.
let him do that shit.
I'll
You
never-
know.
I'm getting
I don't
triggered
do that.
right now.
But
I don't do
triggered
that.
me.
Pick a
but
bill.
I'm saying that because like that's why I really kind of don't really like think long term right now because I understand
You
young
shouldn't
women.
be. Well, you shouldn't be.
You feel me? Young women are still having fun like I'm still.
Well,
having
I mean,
fun,
what are you
feel
doing
me?
in life? I mean, because it all depends on where you at in life.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
you
Like
shouldn't
where
even be
I'm
thinking
at.
about it unless
Exactly.
you just, like secure and like just.
You
like,
feel me? I like don't like.
ready
I mean,
to
I'm doing
really
things,
don't even
you
do
know?
it until you like if like assume you're about to just like take everyone like all the way and she didn't have to do nothing. Like don't even worry about women until you're at that point. I'm not saying that you have to have a woman like that, but don't even worry about it till you're at that point.
Facts.
Because once you're at that point, you'll be able to better put like you know what I'm saying find that person. But
Facts.
Well, then the
Facts.
conversation comes up to where it's when is it okay to still talk and have intimacy with somebody when he's not even where he needs to be to even have something long term? Because we run into the problem where we have guys that just want the intimacy, but they don't want to say that because then, of course, we're gonna say, you ain't just about to fuck me, right?
Right.
But and at the same time, you don't have a lot of men who know how to just be have a platonic relationship. So then it comes the whole
that's
lying just to get in her drawers, or you sleeping with multiple people because you're trying to figure out which girl is free tonight, and you know it's just that's what I've seen from my brothers. Like that's the stuff that they've been telling me, and I'm just like, why can't you just be honest? And since then, my little brother has just been honest. Like I just want to actually, and the girls is like, I mean.
High key,
You know what
like
I'm
you feel
saying?
me, like.
But-
me
But
too.
because depending on the type of the person that a man that he is, I'm not necessarily attracted to the type of girl to where I go, I just want to
Facts.
fuck, and she's
Like,
like,
I don't
all
like
right.
randos
Like,
Right.
I don't really like
Randos,
that, even though
nah.
that's so. It's not always in the best interest, to be honest. It's best to just play the game and be coy and
See if she'll let you. If she
and
not,
you know what I'm
then
saying,
it's
like you know what I'm saying,
I don't know.
because sometimes like the truth isn't attractive.
The truth isn't attractive. However,
So-
I feel like that's what's going to attract the person that you will want, right? I want somebody to be able to talk to me and tell me what they want, right? I can take that. Another woman won't be able to take that. But if that's what you want from me,
It's
I'm
like,
going to
thanks for
let you
telling
know
me.
how to get that. Like I've told a guy, like, if you can mentally stimulate me, we might even get in a bedroom. What he do? Not mentally stimulate me. Literally gave him the answers to the test, and this nigga failed. Right? But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey,
But,
But
that's
just-
see,
It's-
but, see,
it's-
but that's,
it's-
but
it's
that's an
some
oxymoron
of
because
them.
if you have to tell a man you need him to mentally
Facts.
stimulate you, he's already too
That is-
dumb.
that's
so,
Right,
so that
but-
you
but-
so where you have to like
But-
spell it out for him.
Well,
He's
yeah,
already
you have
too.
to
He's
spell it out
already
for
done
him,
passed.
but-
He done already done failed the test. Like the fact
yeah,
that you
I
even
mean,
gotta,
but that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, I knew that already.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like I was just hoping that he would or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, if most of the guys that I've just, just let hit, not even because niggas just don't hit it and quit it.
Yeah.
I just be honest. With
She's
me.
like,
Just be honest.
what's
But
some-
like,
what's some?
when a guy actually is, we get it in or whatever, they come back around and then they start catching feelings, then they leave, right? Because I'm real. And I'm not just, that's not me just bragging to myself. That's just who I am.
No, let me tell you that because I have a lot way more. So I've had relationships, but I was single for like 5 years, then I was single again for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So during those 5 years, it was you have kick it people, and I wasn't fucking nobody. Like I don't fuck them niggas and shit. So they used to be kicking with me because they wanted to fuck me, and they'd be confused. Like, damn, it's like my fifth kick it with her. I still haven't fucked her. But what happens is because they didn't get to fuck me, they was
that's
forced to talk
crazy.
to me.
Yeah.
They're like forced to get to know me, and
Been
then
that
it
guy
also
before,
ended up being
kink out.
like, damn, I actually like her. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so that's what would happen. Like you said, because you're real, you're honest. And I would even tell them, like, you're not going to fuck me. Like, I don't know why they would still be around, but they just keep coming around.
I won't let that happen.
You know?
I wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, but I just don't.
What? Let
Huh?
somebody keep fucking?
I mean, yeah, I've actually.
Nah, we ain't about to like hang out a whole bunch on an intimate level and like and not do something.
Right, and
I'm not gonna get that close to you unless we both feel that
right,
comfortable.
but some
oh, but
men,
sometimes it just be like, you need the comfort or, like, sometimes, like, if you're that close. Like, I know when I was only that close with someone, it would be because I had my own shit, you know what I'm saying? So that I would feel like, okay, if I want to be cuddled on, I'll be cuddled on. My intentions is cuddle. Your intentions, you think you're going to fuck. But then you have to cuddle with me before you're gonna fuck.
This is what I'm saying is not going to happen.
But
I don't have to cuddle you before we're going to fuck.
But they don't know that, so they feel like their access to the bed. Like, you know, if you even like go to the bed and they mind like, then we finna fuck, and then when we get in there and we literally just like all hugged up, we might make out.
I mean,
okay.
I mean, I ain't gonna cap.
Fuck.
Like, I would like, that's happened to me before, where it's like, she didn't want to, and I'm just like, okay, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like be all like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, why come in the bedroom knowing that my shit gonna be, I'm gonna be wanting to have sex, you know what I'm saying? It's very difficult.
You're not getting in the bed if we're not having sex.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, there's men like that. You gotta understand the men's side. There's men like that. You know?
I did 2 weeks ago. We had that conversation, right? Like, if she has been on the foot.
It's different.
And I'm not an asshole for thinking that.
It's not. No, dude, you're a man, bro. Like,
you have
what?
boundaries just like we have boundaries.
Yeah,
right?
same.
Because
Yeah,
I'm never
yeah.
on another podcast that I was on. They said that this guy told me that,
I want
or
you to
he
think like
said
that.
openly, like he was sleeping with a woman naked, but they did not have sex, right?
How?
Right. So I
She's
said,
sleeping.
never
That
did
nigga
that
up all
before.
night. He erect as fuck. Now they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
He's like,
said-
oh my God,
he
why
said
she doing this
he
to me?
didn't want the sex.
No.
He said that he was the one who kind of was just like, nah, I'm good. Like, let's just,
Oh, that
you know what I'm
means that-
saying?
that
And I
means
was like,
something.
see, if it was me,
Ain't
we would have
never
never
happened
got
to
to
no
the
normal
bed
man.
because I have boundaries.
Right.
And I'm not about to get myself riled up. I mean, I don't have balls,
hey.
but them bitches
Hey,
be
man,
blue,
damn.
okay? Shit be pulsating, and I'm just like, oh my God, I just want, like,
I feel that.
I can't have it to get to that point where I'm literally sitting there thinking about it all fucking night.
Right.
Like,
Up
let
all
me
night.
know
You
what
go
it
to
is.
sleep,
Up
bro.
all
Let
night.
me know what it
Let
is
me
before we
I
go
know
in
I'm
the
guilty of.
bedroom.
I know I'm guilty of this. I would have. I know I have self control when it comes to like, because of all those years I had a practice of not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like I can not do something and be okay with like literally just somebody holding me or doing something. It don't matter. Either way, I have that. I know I have self control.
Facts.
So I only allow
That's
myself
real.
to do what I really want to do. So in my mind, I was like, damn, niggas can't, unless you was honest with me, we both sit here assuming, right? So if you're in my house, I know what the fuck I want in my motherfucking house. I want you to come up in this bitch and cuddle me. And if you so easy to take the bait, bring your ass.
But,
And
see,
then
Right,
when
right.
they bring their ass, it's my house now. So I get to get what I want in my house.
All
Now, if
right.
I'm in your house and you bring me to the bed, I know you want to fuck me, so I'm going to say no.
Right, right.
But it's
right.
my house.
Right.
I asked you to come to the bed. What do I want in my house? I want you to cuddle me. I want you to do whatever. So you came. And in your brain, you ain't asked me why we was going in there. So if you really wanted to know, you should have asked because this ain't your house.
Right.
I'm either getting on the
Just
couch or
have
going
those
on. I'm
boundaries.
either getting on the couch or going home.
Just have
But you
those
know what I'm saying?
boundaries.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it also depends
Probably
on
going
where
home.
you at.
I just freaking
Like
hit
where
that hard
you
shit
are.
laughing
You
at y'all.
know what I'm saying?
See, but that's not
Like
fair.
location
That's
is
not
what
fair.
I'm saying. Like no wait,
How?
location sometimes do. Like if it's your house or her house, who in charge? The person that own the house.
It's not a matter of who's in charge. What I'm trying to explain
know.
to you is if I have self-control
telling
too.
you
What I'm
mine.
telling you is my physical biology will not allow me to fucking sleep all night.
Yeah.
So even though I have self-control, it's like, what the
gonna
fuck are
be
we doing?
difficult.
I thought we
You
was-
get cuddled
Very
and then I'm
difficult.
just up all night getting rest.
Exactly
Right,
is what I
right.
literally started out with. I'm guilty of, and y'all is attacking my story.
It's not me.
No,
I
it
was-
seems like you're
no.
trying to defend it. Is what it sounds like.
I was.
Okay.
She told what she do. I was trying to tell y'all what I be
Okay.
doing.
But it kind of sounds like you're trying to defend it a little bit.
No, I'm trying to explain who is a community of people like me, and I'm explaining to you why this is happening.
But you remember,
And I'm saying in my brain, like it just clicked to me, and I was like, maybe it was the location, and I was like, for people like me, not y'all.
I mean, we was
You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
like people communicating and having those critical
Yes,
conversations.
so since
like
they didn't,
I've let men know, like, you know, if you just want company, if you want a girlfriend without the titles, I'm not the one. I just want to let you know, because
That's
you're
what
gonna
I'm
either
saying.
fall for me, you're gonna run away,
yeah.
or it's not gonna go your way. Like it's not gonna. Either way it goes, it's not gonna be what you expect, right?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. I'm
so
saying,
I
like,
know
once
my
they don't
boundaries.
say
I'm
it.
not about to go. I
What
mean,
if you
I
meet
can-
a guy that's the same way like for him? Like, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
worked.
Like,
I've
game
had-
be game type shit.
I've
Like,
had
that's the
those.
real
I've
question.
had that like a year ago.
That look.
A year ago, there's been a guy that I was able to contact, and I don't know why it was always on the weekend. I guess because we were both so busy during the week. But on the weekends, hey, What you doing tonight? Man, you can come through at whatever time. We already know what it is. Like, ain't no talking about it. We already know when I get there, we
But
probably gonna smoke a little bit.
So that's what
we probably
that's what I'm
gonna
saying. Like,
drink. We have an understanding.
I was all in all agreeing was what I was trying
A
to
booty
break
call.
down.
You all have booty calls.
Exactly.
It's not a
No.
booty call though. It's an arrangement for me.
Booty
it's an
call.
arrangement
Okay.
because
That's a better term, but
I
yeah.
say arrangement
call.
because
That's a better term.
we make it clear we've already had that conversation
It's a dick
of
appointment.
this is
Like
not.
those other girls call it.
I'm not for everybody, and I can't have you being for everybody, right? Like,
That's the nasty
especially
truth.
if it's with a condom, without a condom. Like, we have to
That's
have
just
those
the terms
conversations.
of the booty call. That's the
course.
terms of the booty call.
I say arrangement
Exactly.
because you're not screwing nobody else. A booty
Those are
call.
the terms
That's
of the
reasonable.
booty
I think
call.
that's
But booty
reasonable.
calls, you can have two booty calls from two different people, right? Because it's just a booty call.
Sure.
I say arrangement because
I've
we've
never done that
arranged for this to happen. When you want it,
Okay.
I'm coming, and when I want it, you coming.
My only criteria for booty call is there's no expectations beyond whenever like we want to like hook up.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and call me. That's my only expectations of
I
a booty
say
call.
arrangement because you ain't fucking nobody else but me.
Okay, so that's a
Yeah,
term
because
of
no,
the
there's
booty
shit
call.
out here, bro. Like they're not. I mean,
For
that's
real.
reasonable
I
because
need
like there's some
that.
motherfucking
Yeah.
dirty niggas
I
out
need
here that
that.
ain't
I
gonna
need
tell you
that.
that they dirty. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like so, and as females, dirty females.
But
is
the
not
way
gonna
I
tell you
work
they
with booty
dirty too.
calls is like that though. Like, well, I'm not gonna be fucking a bunch of girls, but they like,
Facts.
I'm gonna have one that's like, I ain't really whatever you doing, you off doing. Like your life isn't your life, my life is my life. Whenever we like want to fuck,
Type
we
shit.
call each other.
I've
up.
only
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
only had two men that was open to like go get tested together because I just can't play about my body. Like I told you, my maintenance bill is high. I'm talking about OB-GYN. I'm talking about waxes, nails, skincare, hair.
Yeah.
It's high because I need to take care of myself. Nobody's gonna take care of me if I don't take care of me. That's
Thank
just
you,
how I
baby.
feel, right?
Come
So
on.
if my bill is over $1,000, I need you to make sure that you're able to maintain if you're trying to pay anything. And don't tell me that something is too much because this is what attracted you, right? So when it comes to like my vaginal health, oh, that was the best sex ever. Because, nigga, I get tested. Because I get the yoni pills.
Wait,
Before I
hold
eat.
on.
Because I eat my
Hold on.
peaches and
Hold
mango.
on, hold on.
Because I
Hold
drink
on.
my water.
No, you better
Because-
thank God right now and stop playing.
What you mean? Thank God.
That's the reason your pussy's so good, is because God made it that way. Don't be trying to blame it on
Thank you,
mangoes and
Lord.
motherfucking what the fuck?
No, I mean, it's vaginal health.
It is
What
vaginal
the
health.
fuck?
No, it's just
no, I got you. No, I know what you're saying.
what I'm
But God,
saying.
thank you.
You better
I'm
thank
saying-
God before you start
No,
thanking everything else.
Thank you, God, for blessing me with the funds to be
We
able to
done
have a
already
high
took it
maintenance
to
bill.
church one time.
Put it like that.
We can go
But I mean-
back.
I just
That's like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a big. This is like, yo, now if I'm thinking, yo, it's because I fucking eat motherfucking coconuts every day. And oh, God gave me that
I
shit.
mean,
Right?
yeah, he gave it to you, but
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like as far as me
Yeah, we gotta
maintaining
we gotta
it,
maintain
to maintain it or whatever, yeah, thank him both times for giving it to me and maintaining it because you have to have the funds to be able to have what I have, right? That's just my belief. That's how I feel.
Great.
So, I mean, call it what y'all want.
But you're gonna do it.
Arrangement or
But
not.
you're gonna do it regardless.
Who
You.
gonna do what regardless?
You're gonna take care of yourself regardless.
I am, but not how I am right now.
So for me,
Because the way I am right now with my body was not how I was in college.
but
and
you're not
how I
doing it.
was
You're
in
not
high
doing it
school.
for a man though.
I'm doing
Yeah,
it
you're
for
doing it for
me.
You're doing it for
Yeah,
so.
for
So
sure.
if you started saying some stuff like that to me, I would probably be like, I'm not paying any of those bills. You're
you
gonna
don't have
you're gonna do that already.
You don't
What?
have to, right? But I hold it. What I'm saying is, I hold my.
Like what?
Hey, I'm gonna put this in one of my songs. I hold my pussy in high regard because I pay so much to maintain it, which means just giving it away to somebody is.
So
I think
when I feel that
twice,
same way
three,
about
four,
when I
six
when I
times.
feel that same way about my dick,
Right.
And then we come to at equal
Speak it.
terms. Sex is an equal exchange. It's
Exactly.
not your shit's better than my shit.
Of
So
course
so
not.
you need to be
Like-
paying my
Of course
bills
not.
because I give you the good pussy.
No.
It's
Wait,
just
wait, you
You
won't-
pay,
oh, yeah,
pay
nah.
my bills because what I'm giving to you, you see of high value, and you want to help me maintain what I got going on.
Wait, hold up, wait. Okay, I didn't hear that part. So like, why does a man like? I mean, like again, like that's yours. That's you. You feel
That's
me?
on
Like
me,
that's for
right.
you. Like why you gotta pay for that?
He doesn't have to, but a lot of the men. This is just from my experience when dating.
I'm
right?
asking these questions for him. I already know the
It's
answer,
okay.
but I'm asking for
A
him.
lot of men,
I
a
need
lot
to
of the
know.
time, they don't know where they don't know where to fit in. You meet a female
need
like
to
me, right?
know.
I have everything going for myself. I have my own car. I have my own apartment. Everything in that apartment I own. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you need to do for me except give me the things that I can't get can't give myself, right?
Type shit.
So a lot of the time, I've had men come in and they see that I have this high maintenance lifestyle, and they try to fit in by paying a bill. Do I tell them to pay a bill?
Right.
No.
If a
I don't
nigga
tell
gonna
them to
pay, I
I
feel
don't
you.
tell them to
I feel
pay
you. If a
anything,
nigga gonna
but
pay
they
it,
feel like
let
they
him pay
need
it.
to, so they can level up, or they can make sure that I see that they're
Goofies.
worthy or equal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't tell them to pay those bills, but if they offer, why would I say no?
Tricking.
Tricking ass
Why
nigga.
would I say
yeah, your
no?
pocket's full.
All right. So Rico, when she does that, just remember
Well,
when she asks you to pay any type of bill, just ask her the question.
No, but we're not gonna ask.
All right, but even
Yeah,
or
we're
if
not
she
gonna
ever
ask.
trips, I'm not saying that you will. I'm just saying if they ever do, you ask them, how are you making it easier for me to make money? If she
Right,
makes
if
if
it's
she
an
help, if she is
investment,
making it easier in some way for you to make your own money, or helping you at some point, at that point, go ahead.
Right on.
Yeah, I mean, if,
sure.
if that's what you want, but a lot of the time,
What you mean if that's what I want? That's what
no,
all men
if that's
want.
what
That's what
he
all
wants
men
to do, not you. We're not talking about Koala over here.
No, we're not talking
him.
about quote. I'm talking
Nah,
to.
I'm not a tricking ass nigga.
I
Like,
know
you
I'm
what
not
I'm saying?
him.
I ain't,
Right, but you're giving him advice. So I'm
giving
saying
him
if you
advice.
want, because I only say if you want, because you have men who go above and beyond and have went above and beyond because they fucked up a lot of the time, but
But don't
have
do
gone
that.
above and beyond before we even do anything because they're just trying to make sure that I'm taken care of. I have men right now.
so do you like those types of guys?
Not necessarily because
course
they,
she
like I
does.
said, no, because a lot of those times those men have messed up. They're trying to make up for something, but you also have men who have told me, Jackie, I just want to make sure you're okay. I just want to make sure you're taken care of because
Yeah.
I think so highly of you.
Yeah.
And they don't even want to mess anything up.
If they
right?
think so highly of you, why are they worried about you? Like, they should know you good.
they know
They
that
know
you're
I'm good, but they
just
want to make
wanna
sure that I'm
take care of
extra
you.
good.
They wanna make sure you're
it's-
extra good.
It's,
Yeah.
I mean, I have that with it's like the little kids that I meet or just people that I want to make sure Lakeita is good. If she was to tell me right now, Jackie, I need this, I'd be like,
Sure.
here. I'm not asking no questions.
But are you doing anything above and beyond before she says I need this?
I've done things above and beyond for her. Like we've had conversations to where we
I only
have,
said that
like,
because you said she needed to say something. So I'm saying like.
what you
So
mean?
that's what I'm saying. Like for me as a man, I'm not gonna go above and beyond because I'm gonna assume you can handle your shit. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like me trying to go above and beyond is like almost an insult to you because it's like, damn,
Right.
I don't think that she got it. Like so.
No, but it's
I
not.
understand, but I'm just giving you my perspective.
yeah.
I'm just letting you give me my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna let you do what you do, and then if I see that you really need something, then I'll understand. But I'm not about to just start doing shit like not knowing whether that you need it or not.
Yeah,
because
but-
I got shit that I'm doing, so I need to just be doing what
Right.
I'm doing.
But
Yeah.
it's almost
Facts.
like this, right? It's almost like you know that I have a pair of headphones that work just fine. But
Okay.
some fire headphones just came out, and I've been talking about it every single day.
Sure.
You going above and beyond is you getting them for me, even though you know I don't need them, but because you want to make me happy and you want me to level up, and because you
Sure,
want
if it's
me
your
to,
birthday or something.
not even, but
if y'all married,
for you, right?
some shit.
But for somebody else, they might just want better for you,
Sure.
because they care for you. So I'm not even gonna ask the dollar amount. I'm just gonna be like, because I love Lakeita, I'm gonna give her what she wants. Not what she needs, but what she wants, because I just want it to work for her. I want her to be better. I want it to better her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's an investment in our relationship, because I want her to have that same regard for me when it comes to me just, we going on a trip and she's like, Jackie, we going on a trip, but I got you a jet. God damn, you got me a jet. Like it's just
What kind of life
I'm
does
about to
eight live?
say,
What
this
kind of
nigga
eight
rich,
life does eight
goddamn
live? Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
No, but it's like
we don't know where we going. They don't know
okay,
where
so
we going.
so I understand
Legit.
exactly what he's saying,
Expensive.
and then I understand what both y'all are saying. On your end, I understand what you're saying. Like when it's like, because I've dated both. I guess you could say, like I've dated somebody who they just kept trying to do stuff, and it makes me kind of uncomfortable because I'm like, what? Like why are you doing this? And then it also kind of makes me feel like you're trying to have power over me or something. So now I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm good. And then I've had somebody who was like, yeah, let me take care of you, let me do this. And they did a little something and one little bill and then try to throw it in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've had to where, I had to take care of niggas. Then I've had so many different things. It's to the point where you just need to make sure
They have their best
that-
interests at heart.
that, yeah, you both have each other's best interest. Because I do, what you said about somebody listening to you saying something over and over, I like to give like gifts and stuff. So I would be listening to that and be like, okay. Because even
Because
though
you
I know they
care.
can do it, even though I know they can do it, if I can do it too, and I want to make this person like happy, I just want to see their face and whatever, then I'll do it.
That's fulfillment enough.
Yeah, so I get both. Like I get both because you should
You
be able
saying
to.
you have to have a reason, like you would need a reason or something has
Well,
to come
because
up.
if you come
It is
together,
also like I feel like you're not considering what a lot of men go through. For the same reason you're not about to give your pussy away to just anybody, is the same reason like a man that's rational is not about to just give away his resources
And I
to
understand
any
that.
woman.
Yeah.
I'm
just
not but
out
that's
of,
what I'm
out of
saying.
nowhere.
Like you said, ask. I never ask. Ever. There has never been a time where I went to a man and said, I need this. Right? Ever.
But how many of those
But
men did you like when they started? The more they started doing that shit,
And
like,
and how many of them are you with right
exactly.
now?
That's why I'm like, because honestly, like when you do that, you know, that kind of gives that women that impression, like, oh, well, you think I don't know what
No.
it is. Like, I know how it is when you
on
like
the
just
woman. It depends
show
on the
up
woman.
whenever a female tell you to show up. You feel me? Like,
Unless
females
he's
don't really fuck
unless
with
he's
that
a
shit at
millionaire,
all.
like, unless he's like a
Exactly. If he's
millionaire just has
rich.
tons of money, like I don't feel like that's like a good trait for a man to have.
Yeah, that shit.
Unless he
that
just
shit
has
is-
like mad funds to just
whack.
do whatever the fuck he wants with.
No.
Like, but not everybody's like that. Like, so you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying,
So
not
the most
everybody is like
average, the
that.
average man, that's not in the best
I didn't,
interest
but
of
that's what I'm
anybody to
saying.
do that.
But that's why our when I say relationship, I'm not talking about intimacy or romance, but we care for one another. Meaning, if he was to call me right now and say anything to me, like, I need this from you, I'm willing to give it because I know he has my best interest at heart. And that's where affection, and that's just a whole nother level of affection with another human being, or just having a real pure interaction with another human being, because it's genuine. And I don't have to think twice of he might want something later. If that feels great to know that you have my best interest at heart and you're not gonna hold it over my head tomorrow. Is that rare? Absolutely. So I'm not gonna do anything to mess that up.
Is that why you don't want to like ask? Is because you're worried about like that he'll
Ask
hold it
him
over
for
your head?
anything?
that's me for sure.
Because you said that you're not gonna ask. You said
I
that
don't
a
ask
lot.
because I don't need.
You don't.
But if I
And then
don't
that's
ask
like
because
the
I don't
exact
need
reason
it.
why
But I see
the
what
exact
you're
reason why
saying.
girls don't stay with men, because I don't need that shit. I'll let you do that shit. I feel like a lot of girls think like
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna let you do that shit, but I don't need you, nigga. What's like, why the
Not,
fuck I'm
not
gonna
that
do
I
that
don't
shit?
need you, nigga,
feel me?
but
I'm sorry.
I don't.
I just
I
feel
don't
like
need.
well, I want to hear what you gotta say.
That's why
Because-
men are at
let's,
that
let's
point.
let's see what you gotta say. 'Cause
I just
yeah.
feel like men are at that point. It's like, bro, okay, I don't give a damn neither. Like, I don't need you neither. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be doing all that extra shit. You feel
But
me?
I
we
think that's
can't
just a
be here.
miscommunication type thing. I think
sorry.
that if
I got
it's
you.
genuine, right? Like,
we just a podcast. You could,
I just want to see you do well.
Right.
Like, Regal, I just want to see you do well. Like, how can I help you sell your merchandise? I just want to see you do well. Some people feel like, oh my God, I just, can I give you money for this? Like, it's been so many times where people are doing stuff for me and I'm like, how can I compensate you back? But a lot of the time, because they wish you well, because they're genuine, they don't want nothing back from you. I'm not saying that it's always like that. I'm just saying when you meet those people, you don't want to mess that up because it's pure.
Right.
And I've had those one sitting right next to me. Like, I don't feel like that with Lakeita. I feel like Lakeita literally has my best interest at heart. So if she was to ask me for anything right now, I'd be like, Lakeita, this is how much I got, and I'm giving you this. No questions asked because
she
I
was
have.
about to, I had to think about it when you was like, I've done it, and it took me a second. I was like, what? She's about to get me a gym membership. And I was trying to think. I was like, what? She's about to get me a gym membership last year. She's like, girl, I will get you the membership. And I was like,
And she
oh
can
my
use it.
girl, you don't gotta do none of that.
But just
you know,
because you have a
yeah,
goal
mhm.
and I want to help you reach that goal, like even if it's not together necessarily simultaneously, I just want to see you do well.
so you win.
You see, I think I'm deeper than that. I know the people that I'm really, really close to, they don't really ever need to ask me for something, but when I see they need it, like they don't have to really ask. Like, I'll go ahead and see, because we're all smart individuals, like, you know what I'm saying? So the people you really close to, you know what they be needing.
Yeah.
You know what
but
they
that's
be
what I'm
needing.
saying. Like, for me in this season, I can only speak from where I am right now, right? I'm not saying I haven't been there to where I didn't need, right? But I'm saying right now, I don't need anything. God has been literally pouring into my life right now to where I'm giving out. So if somebody
until he shows you until
it's up for new
something
challenges,
happens, until
right.
something happens and you're like, oh
but
shit,
like,
I didn't know I needed that.
It's been so many people that's been coming along that's wanting to pour into me, and I've been telling them no. And lately, just a testimony in myself, like, I pray for these resources, and now that I'm getting it, why am I telling them no? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just at a point right now where I can only speak for I don't need. But if this is what they have for me and this is what God is providing me because I did pray for it, I don't need it. But this is what I I don't need it, but this is what he's telling me that I need for the next level, right? So don't say no to these opportunities. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, my pride is like, girl, you got it. You can do it yourself. Like, you don't need nobody. I do have those moments, regal, right? Because I'm a strong, black, independent woman. But it's about buckling down and really being realistic about your goals and saying, I do need these things. And I need to figure out how to utilize them so that I can get to the next level, and don't be ashamed to get the help, right? So when I do have men right now who are trying to date me and they're trying to figure out what it is that I need, I can't tell them anything. They're really going to have to be talking to me 24/7 for them to figure out where they fit in. That's just honest. That's
That
just
makes sense.
right now. Now,
Yeah.
years ago,
What's our time limit?
What did it say? Oh, yeah,
45.
we need to.
Wrap
2
it up.
hours probably, because remember that's how long one of them was. So
2 hours.
we
Oh,
need
damn.
to probably stop.
That's when we got 15
Yeah,
minutes.
we should really stop soon.
But yeah, I can go all day when it talks to like just human interaction,
Because we gotta do
relationships,
this
and
stuff,
friendship.
And then I still need to do.
Yeah. Regal, all I'm saying, man.
Back to
What's
Regal.
up? Put
You
me
can
on
be as
game.
aggressive as you want to be on here.
No, really.
Yeah.
Make
No,
it
really.
make it
You
make
could do
sense.
like literally
I'm not
whatever.
offended.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, and then do you can still. I feel like it's still a combination. Like you can still explore and do your thing, like you say, you're going with the flow. But if you're afraid of wasting your own time or whatever, just think long term.
Sex is an equal exchange. Don't ever let a woman think that you owe her something just because she slept with you.
Oh no, never.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Unless you said
Unless
that you would give her whatever, or you promised her something.
promised her something to have sex with. Don't ever promise a girl you want to
I mean, yeah,
anything
but
to
you
have
have
sex
you
with.
do have
Actually,
men
you
who
know.
That is crazy. That
You
is
know.
terrible. But yeah, don't
Yeah,
ever
no,
do
it's
that.
not.
you have
Yes.
men who could kind of
Don't think
manipulate
just 'cause
or
you do something
make it
for a woman
seem
that she's gonna fuck
they're
you
trying to
either.
insinuate something, and then when you do it, it's like, oh,
Cause I hate
wait,
that.
nah.
I hate
that's not
that
what I
too.
said.
Somebody's like,
I
"Oh
meant
well,
this
I
when I
just
said
bought
it."
you dinner. You're not gonna fuck me."
No,
So?
hell no. That's
Okay.
slimy.
If you
I don't
feel
do
like
that. I don't
taking
need
a
to do
woman,
all
if
that,
you
you
feel
feel
like
me?
taking a woman
Right.
serious right
Say
now,
it again.
I mean,
You don't need to do all that.
I don't need to do all that.
yeah. If you
At
feel
all.
like taking a woman seriously right now, just make sure she sees like your passion and your ambition in you, and she like
Facts.
motivates
You know what I'm saying?
that, you know. And if she
Exactly.
don't do that, then you know.
Take it to the
Get the
curb.
boot.
Anyways,
The boot.
man, appreciate y'all coming. Yeah, this is a great episode. This is nuts.
Amazing.
This was nuts. A
This
lot
is
of
nuts and dicks and pussies and all kind of shit.
Girl, life. That's life.
Hell yeah.
Right?
For
No,
real, for real.
Real life.
Real life.
Real life.
big chicks.
Real
We be
life.
trying to act like we not going through, but we all be going through this shit.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all. Currently, your girl has been healing. Okay, I've been healing, and I've been having retail therapy to just get me through
I
everything
need to-
because life has
Gosh,
been
I don't
just
know.
relationship. This my past my ex. That whole situation just has put me in a place of like, don't you ever settle. That's why my attitude is the way it is.
Girl.
Like,
feel
do
you.
not ever settle again. You know, sometimes I feel like I do have to
Settle
water
on your
myself down
non-negotiables. Like that's what she's talking
and
about.
write them down. I
non-negotiables. That's
didn't
what she's
write my
talking about.
non-negotiables down. I did not do my homework like I thought I did. Right? Anytime I was doing it, I got sidetracked by something, probably him. You know what I'm saying? But write down your non-negotiables. Write down your core values. Write down the things that are most important to you.
And put them in order.
And your standards and rank them in priority, right? And people say that, you know, people have said it on their lives or have said it in their music or books, but it's so true. Write that shit down and go check that shit. As y'all are dating, go check it. And if every box is not checked, I say, go ahead and wait again. Keep dating. Keep dating. Just keep dating. Don't just put them to the side or anything, but just keep dating because you will meet somebody that's gonna check off all your boxes.
But what
So
if you
like
got
those
like what if you
things-
got like 20 boxes though? Like and he got 19.
I have 28, but I'm telling you, I have 28
And
boxes.
what if he has 27 checked off?
And if he has 27 and I have 27 and I need that one checked off,
And it's
then
the
he
27th one?
we
it's
still got
the
one more
last-
box.
And it's
Damn.
like the least
We still
important
got one
one?
more box.
And it's the least important
We
one?
still got one more box.
Ooh, tough. All right, I I can appreciate it.
I mean, that's just me. That's just me to myself. You cannot settle because
That's
if
what
you-
non-negotiables
that
means.
One,
Yeah,
that
that's what it
one
means.
box. That
That's
one
what it
box
means.
is
True.
gonna make you think like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
When really it's not
And then
okay.
that's gonna be the one thing, yeah. And then that's
That
gonna be the one
triggers
thing.
you.
that-
Right. So I say, do not settle because I've done it and I'm done doing it at this point. I've compromised over compromise, and shit just still didn't go my way.
There's a lot of random things that are very important to me, but then I had to realize like certain things like don't always
Open
be
your
important
eyes.
to everybody. I can't, and that's not important to me. You know, and so then I had to realize like, damn, like, you know, even though it felt like a non-negotiable, it was like, okay, well, if this person is willing to bend or a little bit, or we can meet each other or whatever, then I'm like, all right, I'm okay with that.
Do
But
you
if I
show it
feel
to
like
them?
it's like none, like if it's like, oh yeah, you like this, but who cares, Lakeita? Like this is who I am. Then I'll be like, why?
What if you
Yeah.
showed it to him like, okay, nigga, you got to check off all these hoes.
Never.
If you don't, then
Never show.
You're not
Never
supposed
show.
to tell
Never
them because then they'll
reveal.
try to get
Never reveal.
right for the test. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some men need that. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
some men just like
Nope.
being
I want to
them,
meet
you know?
who
Wait,
you
what?
truly are at your core.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like some men you got to be very open with because some men kind of just like do them and they kind of like don't. Be
You
worried
have to
about,
just
like,
do you though, because
me?
there's gonna be a
I don't know.
female that accepts you just for you doing you. I need you at your core. I don't want to have to give you no answers so that I can figure out who you really are and if we're compatible. Now, along the way, as we're dating, I might teach you something and you might teach me a little something. And, you know, inevitably, we just, you know, get a whole chemistry going. Like I pick up your slack, you pick up my slack in areas where I may fall short. That's chemistry. But I really don't feel that, what you just say?
Like there's guys that like do them and yeah, like I don't know, I just feel like the box thing, you know, like I don't know, like I said, I know a couple guys that kind of just like, you know, focus on like their
Let's see
stuff.
what the four or
and,
five
like-
words he said.
Huh?
It was like 4 or 5 words you said. I just want to say those particular things to make it plain.
I said do me. I don't know.
Guys
No,
that
just
do-
no, for real, just do you. For real, just do you. And you will find a girl who loves you just doing you. And you won't have to change a bit. The only thing you're going to have to change is how you love her, because she has a different love language than all the other women that you've met. And that's all it really should be. But I shouldn't be.
No, I know that every woman is not like
Whoa,
because I
wait.
used to do that. Like I used to like be treating a girl like other girls, and I'm just like, this girl
You
is
gotta-
not.
she's
in
different.
me.
Wait. So what has
Feel
to
me
wait?
like that.
Wait. What has to happen? Do you need to figure out how I love you, or I gotta figure out how you learn to be loved?
Meaning, if you know that
That's a
my
question
love
right
language is affirmation,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
And you're telling me, well, I just spent a lot of time with you yesterday.
But I'm not telling you that like that's literally the way that I give love.
Right. And if you give love in that way, I have to learn to appreciate that.
Okay.
But still, that's where compromise comes, right?
Okay.
You need to be able to affirm me in ways that's going to make me feel loved. And I need to recognize that the time that you are spending with me says a lot.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it
so
should be
both.
one-sided at
Okay,
all.
okay.
But that's
I
just
wanted
you
to
learning
clarify
each
that.
other. And I'm just telling him, like, it's different with everybody.
Yeah.
Now, your love language changes over time, because my love language right now is gifts. Give me a
That's
gift, okay? Give me the roses.
You know,
Give me tulips
like-
is my favorite flower, and yellow is my favorite color. It's for anybody who's watching who's trying to.
Yeah,
Slide
like,
in the DMs.
like it's really a combination of both, because it's like you're not trying to change like how that person like naturally shows
Right,
love,
right.
but you're also just making them aware of what you need. And it's like in order to make something work, if you care about that person, then you also care about
Isn't what you
they
need the love?
Yeah,
Period?
but just because they might not be getting it like the way they want, like just like how she said, quality time. Like for me, my love language is quality time, but then that love language might not be the same. So then in my brain, I can't give you like quality time if that's not your love language. You know what I'm saying? Like
Do
I
men
can,
look into these things?
I can share.
Yes.
I can,
No, they don't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they don't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
we're
yes.
two men telling you men don't
That's
look
two.
into this.
Yeah, don't try to act like we don't got no experience up in this bitch, because now it could get real. My ex was my ex was the one.
Your
that,
ex.
was
Your
the-
ex.
Yeah, but
ex.
but he's
All
the
these
one,
women talk about what they want from, but
No,
You
wait.
don't look at
No, you said men
Jesus
don't do this.
Christ.
That doesn't mean they're not a man. They just want the man for me. Now, what I'm trying to explain to you is, I didn't even know love languages existed. A man told me about that.
Right.
So don't say men
Facts,
don't
facts.
do
I
this.
get there's guys
That's
like
all I
that.
was trying
Yeah,
to
no.
No,
say.
Sam,
like because it
Never
does
mind. Let
play
me
a
not talk-
factor.
let me not talk
It
about
does
that.
play a
Let me not-
factor.
let me not.
I think
Everybody
it plays a
saying whatever,
factor.
you know what I'm
If you
saying?
really
But-
care about a woman and she's telling you and she's talking to you about love languages and you're really trying to get in the door, you're
Yeah.
gonna go look up what that shit mean, because you're not trying to impress her, but
Don't
you're
do
trying to
that.
make sure that you are right there
Don't
with
do
her.
that. If
Okay.
she coming across with that shit early on, don't do that.
Not early
what's
on. But
That's what you just said.
No, that has
Across
been
with-
no. In
across
my
with-
first
on
dates,
what stuff?
They'll do
that
it.
has been a question.
Okay.
So what are your love languages? What are your core values?
That
Men who are
matters-
intentional.
That matters off the jump because I won't even like. That's for something I'll determine if I even want to keep on talking to you, and it doesn't mean your love language has to match mine. It's just me getting to know you because I don't know you, and I'm just sitting.
Do
in
you
front
even
of
know what
you.
that means? I had a man who asked me about love language. He said, well, I mean, I like to do Netflix and chill. And I was like, nigga, that's not a love language.
Wait, he
And
said
from
Did he say that?
Yes.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I literally have a whole DM of it, right? But you have that particular guy. I went ahead and cut it off with him because if I have to explain to you what a love language
That means
is,
you haven't
Netflix
figured
and
out.
chill,
you
bro.
haven't,
This
you
nigga
don't
said
know,
Netflix
you
and
have
chill.
no
That's
knowledge
funny.
of what a love language
Man, but
is.
that's not fair.
I think that is
It's
that's
fair.
fair because that's where I am, and
Netflix
you're.
and
I'm not
chill.
saying that you're
It's
higher
almost like-
than me or me. I'm higher than you,
What's
but
weird-
what my knowledge and my expectations are not going to match yours already because this is something that you haven't even dug into.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I said it in a text message.
Yeah.
Right? He could have easily put that shit in Google. Easily. Did he do that? No.
High
He
key.
sent me.
I be like when people like when they send an incorrect spelling thing and it's like, bro, you could have went to Google and corrected it.
No, you
know what
really
I'm saying?
could
Like,
have.
Just like you could look up
The
love
world
language
is at your
definition,
fingertips.
You know what I'm saying? I do that.
and just
Before,
because
like-
he didn't do that, because he didn't go and
It
look
makes me
that
feel
shit
like
up.
He's never gonna take the initiative to do anything in a relationship
It
if he
says
couldn't
a
even do
lot.
that small
That
thing.
says a lot.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go look up something you
Women-
don't know. You're not
If it's-
intellectual.
No. That
You're not
means what you
knowledgeable.
said did
I'm
not
sorry.
interest me enough.
It didn't interest you enough.
Because no,
However,
so don't do that.
However-
because if you tell me
however-
something I'm not interested in looking up, I'm not gonna look it up. That's me. I'm
Wow.
not educated. I'm not
so you're
smart.
telling me. So you're telling
Exactly.
me.
That doesn't.
So
I
you're
really
telling
don't
me
think
if-
that.
what she
if
was
you're
gonna
telling
say
me
is
about
that you-
anime, and I know
I agree.
nothing about anime, right? I don't know
Okay.
if you
Gonna try
even
to go
like
watch
anime.
one.
But I'm just
Okay.
throwing that out there because it's something I really don't know anything about,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So if you're telling me something about anime and I don't even know what that word is, I'm going to go look it up.
Because
Not
it's
so I can
important
relate
to
to
you.
you, but because I see that this is something that is of your interest, and because I like you, I'm
I
going to go
wanna
look
be-
that shit
What
up.
if he was just
Yes.
joking like Netflix and chill? That's my love language, and he really knew what love languages were, and he was just trying to be like.
What if this
I
nigga was like
asked.
work for Netflix? This nigga
Right,
work-
I asked.
producer for Netflix.
Right,
and
what if
shit?
he was just like just joking?
I asked.
Oh, he wasn't. He was dead serious.
I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, dead
Oh.
ass did not know what a love language was.
Really, it's
Damn.
not even just that. It's like you said, it doesn't mean like he's not intellectual, but it also shows like how into the person you are. Because I know I am the type, it's stuff that I don't know about, and I'll just go look it up just so I can feel closer to the person, or just so I can try to understand their world. Because if I am going to
Right.
be in this person's life,
I mean, that's
I have
literally
to
what we're
understand
doing.
your world.
At the end of the
in
day,
order
that's
to
what
know
we're
how
doing,
to be a
right?
part of it.
Merging our worlds together.
Yeah, in order to know how to be a part of your world, I have to at least understand it or try to gain some type
Yes.
of.
But if I bring something
something.
up, I'm about to tell you what it is. Like I'm not about to just be like, go look it up.
Right,
Like,
right.
No,
It's like,
no, no.
like, come on
we're
now.
gonna
Yeah.
take the initiative to go look it up because we're interested in you.
You're not
Yes.
gonna have to because I'm gonna start talking about.
I'm about to
it
say it's
immediately.
like why
For
the
you.
conversation not good enough to
I'm
where
not gonna
like,
be like,
Well, she
I'm gonna be like,
said-
you don't know about anime? Go ahead and
Right.
look it up. They're like, what?
No, you're not telling me that. That's through text message. But even if we're in
Yeah.
person, if I'm in person and you're talking to me as
Mm-hmm.
if I know what you're talking about,
that hit.
I am gonna have sense enough to ask you. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Where'd that originate?
Yeah, but she's
Like,
talking about over text.
But if it's through text,
text,
message,
you have time
You
in
have
between.
time.
but I feel like it'd be funnier
But
if
if
like it
he
was like,
did-
bro, I don't know what the hell that mean. Like for you to say like
Yeah, that
love
would've been
language.
great.
I tell somebody like they
so
give
you
me
would,
like
That's
a
okay.
wouldn't it be a good
That's
sign though
okay.
if I was like love language? What's
yes,
that?
Yes, and that's okay.
Didn't say
Yes,
that.
that's okay. She said
So
that
if you would
he-
have asked,
She
like
said
If you would
that.
have asked, I
type
would have
shit.
educated
Yeah.
you.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, okay.
yes,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what
I
she
missed that
said.
part.
I'm not that petty.
I missed
you
that
know?
part.
Yes, yes.
I missed that
But
part.
you didn't even
Yeah.
inquire. You just threw an answer out there with
Netflix
an
and
LOL.
chill,
I got you.
With
baby.
no effort. That's
That's
no
my
effort.
love
Okay,
language.
yeah.
You know, and if I ask you, like,
And then
are
that's
you
not even
serious
Netflix
or
and chill's not
if,
even attractive.
like,
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
on
that's
a
like
first-
so
on a first,
2016. Like, who's even like,
26
they,
like,
that
on a
is.
first-
Girls
this
don't
is
do
a
that shit no
23-year-old
more.
saying this, by the way.
No, like, no, it's like
That's
girls
like
don't do that
that's
shit
like
no
a
more.
10th date type of situation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Not
10
the
days.
first,
You know what I'm
know?
saying? Like, yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
it's
y'all done-
Netflix and
y'all
chill,
done-
bro.
Y'all done already been out to all
Not
the
in the
places
not in
you
the
trying
DMs.
to go
Look,
to.
don't hop in girls'
Yeah.
DMs and think
You
you
know?
about to get a Netflix and chill, bro.
Middle of the week type shit.
Yeah.
You're not, bro.
It's raining outside. What you feel like doing? Sleeping? Fucking. What you doing?
But y'all don't hate on don't hate on Netflix and chill.
No, I don't hate
no,
on
hey,
it.
all
I-
right,
all right,
it's not-
y'all better put some
I've
respect.
had
It's
my
not a
days.
first-
Great time.
it's not
You
a
feel
first
me?
date.
Y'all
Like,
switched up real quick. Y'all was like, that was told 2007.
No,
I've
for
had
the-
my days.
It's the first date. Like they be trying to the first time. Like what
Oh,
you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah,
Come
first date,
over.
that
You're
don't
like,
happen
no.
no
Oh, that's weak game trying to fuck. That's all that is.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
And
okay.
they try to drag it out for too long.
That's okay.
Weak game trying to fuck.
That's okay. If
No,
you're trying to
have
fuck
good
on the
game.
first, if you're trying to
Well, trying
fuck
to-
on the first
But
date,
have game.
have games.
I said, so I'm saying Netflix and chill on the first date is weak game. Trying to fuck.
What if y'all just Netflix
Weak
and chill?
ass game trying to fuck.
And then the next day
Yeah,
y'all
it
fuck.
is.
He's been.
But
not
if you
been on-
smooth about the shit, me, I'm gonna catch it and be like, you tried it. You tried it.
But
What
I'm
about
pulling
what
up.
about the second date? Because that's always like Netflix should first date, second date. Hey,
We gotta go for real, y'all.
Oh, yeah, we definitely
yeah, facts.
appreciate you. Man, Abe, thank you for coming through.
You're welcome,
Thank you so
y'all.
much.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I go to
Rigo.
New York
Rigo
tomorrow.
boy in here.
Hey,
He's
that's
going-
what's up.
She's going to New York tomorrow. He's
That's what's
going
up.
on the
He's
12th.
going- everybody going to New York.
And why, bro?
We got him.
Gotta go to New
city.
I
York.
still gotta take you to New York. He ain't been to New
You
York.
gotta take me to New York. Don't surprise me, please.
I'm not gonna surprise you. I got things to do. I
we
can't even
just talked
surprise my
about
damn
this.
self.
I'm gonna make sure to bring back something.
Spontaneity is actually planned.
You gotta
Yeah.
look for that book.
Kinda, sorta. It has to be with my schedule.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. You know, I forget to say it at the beginning, so I'm saying it now. Lakeita Bonita. I said that earlier, right?
Yeah.
Lakeita Bonita. Rico boy over here. Koala Sensei.
Yes.
Eight.
we got 8 in
Like the number?
building.
But she a dime. Hey.
Hey,
Catch y'all next time.
If I had a margarita, I'd toast ya. But I don't have a margarita.
That's fine.
Okay, so y'all go nowhere.